1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Stepped into the scene in 2015, not knowing that we could make it, motivated with the dream. They try to throw us to the crumb side. We gamers over here, yeah. Steady on a mission, but with no competition. They say Kid Smooth is the best spot, representing the best box. Halo gifts, but that's well, so much for taking them shots. Check Move got the platinums, dog. How many trophies you got? Bond gon' find the answers, whether you like it or not. The gaming guard built the squad of strong-minded individuals. A diverse collection to deliver news that's monumental. Wanna be a guest, dog? You gotta make a decision. Jimmy, I have you in a state of decay walking in this division. It's a dark day in hell, yeah, before you see sunshine. If you can't hear me, player, go and press rewind. It's the season when I thirst, I drink wine. Best to get yours, money, cause I'ma get mine. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Catch you slipping, I promise I'll show you how I still feel. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Yo, this is the Weapon Will Podcast, featuring Black Bond, Kid Smooth, the best spot, Jimmy J Mega Games, Jack Move Johnny, and your host, Broken Games HDR.
Yo. Mic
Hello.
check. Mic check. What is up, y'all? Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day. Let me know if y'all can hear us clearly. Jack Move, say something.
Hello.
All right. Let me know if you hear that, Scrub. Let me know if you hear him. How y'all doing out there this lovely Sunday, this lovely Father's Day? Father's Day.
How am I sounding? Am I sounding good?
You sound
Yeah, you're
good.
fine.
Okay.
Hey, BG, you ain't wish me Happy Father's Day.
Wish who?
Me. All this, I carry on all these games. I birth, I gave you a lot of
Harry
ideas in
me.
the community. Yeah, man.
Harry me.
Just
Let
give me
me
my
tell you
flowers once they're here, bro.
First of all, nigga, I'm gonna give you some dead roses. That's the most thing I'm gonna give you. You ain't never carried me on no game. I always carry you. That's number one.
All right, son.
Number two, Jack Move is completely. You want to talk about absent? Niggas being absent. Jack Move is completely absent from the Weapon Wheel DMs, unless it's something like figuring out a way to get Jack some hoes. Jack don't even talk in the Weapon Wheel DMs.
What are you talking about?
Him and Smooth, they just be absent, just MIA.
What else I've been doing in there?
Keeping Bond under control or something. Help us tame this nigga, man. You see, this nigga just be running wild in the Weapon Wheel DMs. Like we got to keep this nigga on a leash.
But I think he's the most interesting man in America, man. I'd be falling back.
Yeah, we know. We literally just try to tame this wild animal when he in the DMs, and you just be letting him run free.
Hey, man, listen. Bond lit, bro. 1 week he paragliding, 1 week he fucking like 8 bitches. It's interesting. I like
Man.
Yes, sir.
But so what's the over under on Shokyo actually showing up?
Who knows?
Bro, I said I DM'd Shokyo. I said, listen, because the last 2 times Shokyo was supposed to be on, he got abducted by aliens. His horse died. He needed triple bypass surgery. Something. It's always something with that bed, right? So
wait, BG, is Jazzy Jeff coming through or no?
Oh, not that I know of.
Wait.
Did I tell him he could come? Oh, who hit me up? Another person. Chris hit me up too, but we don't got enough room. I forgot to message him. Yeah.
Hey, man, go on invite him, man. I don't even feel like go on invite him, dog.
You
know the
lazy.
vibe.
Cut it out.
Jack gonna sleep this one out.
Call invite him, dog. Hey man, listen.
Okay.
The more the merrier, goddammit.
Literally DM'd him. I said, listen, this Sunday, do not forget Weapon Wheel Podcast, okay? Don't get abducted by no aliens or nothing. He's like, all right, I'll be there. Don't worry. That's what he said. He said, I'll be there. All right. Why? I want to know the
Hey,
excuse.
why we take Mother's Day off but not Father's Day? What's going on here?
Hey, man.
BG, you a
Hey,
disrespectful
man.
motherfucker, boy.
Maybe when I become a father, we'll take that day off. You know what's great? No, but you know what it is though? Nobody on this podcast is a father.
Smooth is.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, what the hey yo. He got
okay.
he got twins too. Come on, BG. What are you saying?
Oh, his kids are twins? I didn't know
Yes.
that. Damn, nigga shot once, got 2 hits. Fire.
Yes, sir.
That's the only time this nigga lands his shots.
Yeah, first time he was accurate. You hate to see it. A little
Crazy.
bit too accurate.
Facts. I don't know, man. Listen, we know Father's Day. Like, listen, this is not me saying it. This is society and the world saying it. Father's Day apparently isn't as important as Mother's Day. That's what society
And
tells us.
you send a co-sign by your actions, sir.
I mean, listen, I know my father. I was raised with both my mother and father. I got my father something today. I bought him a gift.
I thought you were about to say you were raised by both of your fathers. I was like, whoa.
Oh man, this nigga. I was raised by both my parents, sir. Okay.
Okay.
And I growing up, like that was like some crazy shit. Growing up, like when I told people that I live with both my parents, these niggas looked at me like I was some type of like majestic unicorn or some shit, like some Pegasus,
That's
like a fucking leprechaun. I was like, yeah, I live with both my parents. Yeah, I know both of them. My father's like, I don't only see this nigga on weekends. I see this nigga every day. Like they was like, what? That was very uncommon.
Are you saying most of your peers didn't see their fathers throughout?
Absolutely.
Yes.
None of them, like most people are like I went to school with did not know their fathers, bro. At least they didn't live with them.
You hate to see it.
Shout out to all the all the good fictional fathers out there like Omni-Man, Batman,
Mario,
Goku, Zeus. These are pretty much all the fathers who beat their. Why do all the fathers in video games like beat the shit out their sons?
Why does man
like,
just say Mario? I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, who's Mario's kid? Well, yeah, who is Mario's kid? Mario don't got no kids.
No, some people look to like video games and cartoons as their father figure. You know, never know. Mario, Sonic might have been somebody's father.
Oh yeah, Joel.
Wow.
Joel got a lot of. Listen, we learned Joel got a lot of kids out here apparently because niggas was, besides themselves when he died.
Whoa.
So, it's been a year. It's officially been a year now. Like, officially been a year.
That's true.
You hear this nigga?
It seemed like that game came out near the end of the year. I didn't know it was this early.
It was a year yesterday, Blandrew. Did you celebrate?
Absolutely not.
No. You hate to see it.
Who just came through? The Chris, right? Oh, Jazzy.
Yeah. Also, Strat is supposed to come through.
Ew.
I literally just told him the time. What you got? You got a problem with Strat?
I'm just playing. That's my man's right there. Strat don't be talking on podcasts though. Strat was a memorable podcast, bro.
Really? See, I don't remember. I just know he's he's a big.
Halo must be a topic because
because I brought him on because he's a big Halo guy. But damn, hey, I'm gonna tell him you said he don't talk.
He got a tattoo of Master Chief dick on his back. I don't know if you've seen it.
You lied.
Swear
Cut
to
it
God.
out, bro.
Swear to God. He got a tattoo of Master Chief dick on his back, right above butt crack. Show it on Discord one day.
Stop it, bro.
That is the homie. Yes, sir.
So, once again, don't know. It's just another Sunday. Smooth ain't here. Bond ain't here yet. This nigga Bond literally just DM'd, I'm eating dinner. Like,
Bond was on like a fucking boat ride. Yes, I don't know where the fuck Bond be at, man.
This nigga be on some neck shit, bro. Like,
yeah, Mocha's not coming through either. So,
yeah, like this nigga Bond this nigga Bond could have a threesome while snowing downhill, while an avalanche is behind him, but he can't do the podcast and eat dinner at the same time. Like, You hear the
hang on. Did you see the one comment he put? I can't even repeat it because that shit was crazy. The one with the stormtrooper helmet. You didn't see that shit?
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, man,
Yo, what's wrong with this dude, bro?
this nigga Bond be living the life that you see niggas do in movies. Like what? Like this nigga be watching too many shows, bro. Most interesting man in America. that's what Jack said, man.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to be like.
Stay thirsty, my friends. Yes, sir. I'll fuck with it. Oh man. Yeah, BG, get some more guests, man. I ain't trying to talk about none of these topics. There ain't no topics.
Bro, the goal of this year was to every week it would just be, the mains and one guest. Niggas can't
you failed miserably at that. I just want to let you know.
It's not my fault though.
Halfway in, we done broke that rule like every week. So
because niggas need to show up on time.
I'm not gonna argue that, but Smooth
and
probably somewhere celebrating Father's Day. I don't know.
See, my thing is, if he said he wasn't gonna be here today, that's fine. But did you see any message from Smooth?
Smooth, but don't be in the DM like that.
Yeah,
that's what
Smooth
Smooth literally never talks in the DMs unless you say something like off the rails about Xbox. Then he'll tell you to kiss.
Probably got a role.
Then no, I gave him a role. I think. Then he'll. Well, let me see. Oh no, he doesn't. Unless you say something crazy about Xbox, then Kid Smooth will be like, kiss my dick or something like that. That's the only way to get him to talk. Insult Xbox.
Or he'll just pop in the Discord, in the chat and be like, drop a link, retweet that, and then it'll disappear for like 2 months.
This nigga.
Is that my boy Strat? Yes, sir.
Talking shit?
Huh?
Jack was talking real spicy about you.
Strat, I was trying. You tell him about your tattoos?
Not the one you were talking about.
You gonna tell him about it?
That doesn't exist.
Oh, my
so
bad.
You don't have a Master Chief tattoo at all?
No.
You don't got no Halo tattoos?
I didn't say that.
Oh, man.
Okay,
Semantics.
so what's the tattoo then?
Cortana?
It's a grunt. A grunt.
A grunt?
A grunt? Nigga, what you just say?
But it's a cooler art style. It's not like the other.
Bro, no. Hold on. Out of all the characters and all the enemies, in Halo, you get a grunt?
You got a Craig tattoo. What you say?
This one dope though.
No. There's no way you can make a grunt dope.
Nah.
Hey, Stretch, you get your hat, bro? You never responded to me.
I did.
What you think about it, man?
I like it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's like getting a tattoo of a wretch from Gears of War.
Pretty much.
Nah, but this one,
what a grunt look like on
I'm gonna post it right now.
They're the little midgets that be the little tick-looking dudes that be flailing flailing their arms around.
You got a midget tattoo? You could have got a tick tattoo, bro, if you was gonna do that.
I ticked.
You got a grunt.
Nah, I just posted it.
Oh, same shit, yeah.
Oh no. See, okay, you got it in a different art style, but
yeah.
I like the art style, but it's still a grunt.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't really.
See, if you should have got a not the Swarm. Who should he have got in Halo? Spartans are too common, too easies. Yeah, maybe like one of
He could have got just like a Master Chief helmet or something. People would have been fucking with that.
Nah, that's not doper, bro. That was cool.
Where'd you get it at?
What do you mean, tattoo shop?
No, on your body.
The body did you get the tattoo at?
On my forearm.
Oh, okay.
Jack said you had put it on your left nut. I thought.
Whoa, hey BG, come on, dog.
No, that's where Jack has my name tatted on him.
Oh,
that's why I got your mouth imprint tatted on, bitch. Yeah. We starting today. How you doing, Brad?
Oh man. Yeah, good talk. 6:00, so we should probably get started. Kiss Move, you here today? You here in spirit, or you actually here?
I'm here in spirit. I'm waiting for food.
So you celebrating Father's Day, but you just showing up.
Spaghetti on the menu again, Smooth?
No, steak. Steak is on the menu today.
Oh, you eating good today?
Okay. So once again, I invite Shokio like probably once a year, and every time he never shows up. So fuck Shokyo.
Shokyo here?
No,
Nah,
he
you
blew
late.
us. He blew us off again. He not gonna show up. He gonna say he fell asleep, got abducted by aliens. They put a probe in him. Something crazy.
You know, he's always complaining about relationship problems. Like, I kind of figure out why he's having them now.
Shokyo used to blowing off other dudes, though, BG. Never mind.
Why you guys sound so low?
That's got to be you.
That's on my end. I got it.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Jack for starting up Among Us again. And guess who didn't get the invite? Oh yeah, you already know.
You're like BG's in her line. That's crazy.
Hold up, you fell asleep trying to play with contradiction or whatever.
And who was Contra playing with? Exactly.
But what does that have to do with Jack? If you the homie.
Me and Contra both said we're gonna play Among Us this Saturday. We need 13 more people. We couldn't even get. We down there couldn't get the 13 more people.
BG said he will play, and then he got tired.
Yes.
I got sleepy, but you the homie. You're still supposed to invite me.
This dude got sleepy and blamed me for him being tired. This shit is crazy. I can't believe this.
Right. You know, BG's not up doing side chick hours.
Oh man.
Hope it was.
I'm gonna personally invite you next time, BG. All right.
That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Even though I'm probably gonna reject it because I'm gonna be asleep, I appreciate the gesture. That's what I want.
You are gonna. Yeah, exactly.
You know who else? You know who else gonna be asleep? Them Brooklyn Nets, J-Main.
Oh man.
It's fucked up.
J-Main was definitely hurt.
I hope I'm not hurting at 8:00 tonight.
Oh yeah, Sixers. Yeah.
Oh God.
All right.
Atlanta, the city of losers, they can't start winning. I mean, now that Baron stopped taking L's because he's not wrestling anymore. Now the Hawks want to start winning.
Oh, he back on. I think he back on Monday though.
Baron?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But all I'm saying is like a certain location can only absorb so many L's, and now that Baron absorbed all those L's, W's had to pop out somewhere.
I mean, he did a promo and say he was coming back from all the losses.
Yo, let's get it started. Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 285. Please hit that like button if you are in here. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Not to the deadbeats. Well, I guess to the deadbeats too. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
Oh, hell no.
But to the, fathers who are present, everybody out there, shout out to y'all. We are on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. You can check us out on there. Support the Weapon Wheel Patreon. Get access to that After Dark. Get access to the Discord. You'll get access to everything we offer. You can also become a member of the channel. Get some emotes, some chat badges. Also access to the Discord. If you want to have a video
Tell them
feature.
what happens if they get 500 Patreons, BG?
Ain't you gonna pull up on Smooth?
Me, Smooth, and Neo Games Throw will be going to Six Flags to hit that 500 mark.
Yeah, we at
375.
What do we get out of that?
You can come. If you stop being broke and get your money up, you can come too, Blandrew.
So we get to watch y'all have fun at Six Flags.
Look, you watch me have fun all the time on my channel, all the time on Twitter.
I'll be ignoring all that stuff, honestly. I just go for the gameplay and the topics.
So then why do you care? What do you get out of it?
You can watch Bond use all 50 of his pickup lines at Six Flags.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Be spitting game on the roller coaster doing a loop.
Talk about it. All right. Yeah, so hit that like button. We appreciate all y'all coming through, and let's do these intros. Strat, what's up, man?
What's going on? Got nothing to promote, just here to talk games.
All right. Jazzy?
Yeah, Jazzy Evans in here. You probably know me from in the comments of the stream. And actually, I'm a switch owner that actually plays games. So let's get these topics going. Have a good day. Happy Father's Day.
You sound like a cartoon character, bro.
You sound like a bootleg Chris Righteous. What's going on? What's going on, Jazzy?
Yeah, you know. This dude is crazy. He's like cartoon. Jazzy, dog.
What do you say? You came straight out of a comic strip.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. It's a
Blandrew?
good day today, man.
How's it going, everybody? Let's have a good podcast.
Bond?
Oh, I got a lot to say for my intro. Check
Can
me
you
out on
not?
Twitter at the Blackbeard. Oh no. We have to say a lot in my intro because it's been 1 year anniversary of The Last of Us 2,
Mhm.
the sequel to The Trash of Us. And I just need to let y'all know that The Last of Us 2 is probably one of the best games I've played. Shit, probably in the last 5 or 10 years.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
man,
Like,
Jack, go ahead
I,
and sound up that
I got
pony.
Yes,
I gotta
sir.
say, like, look, I understand the things about the story and stuff you may not like, but for people that say it's a movie and doesn't have gameplay, like, I gotta say, like, what the hell are you people talking about? And to conclude real quick, I'm sorry, like, Microsoft can't even make games on the level of Ghost of Tsushima. They damn sure aren't making games on the level of God of War or The Last of Us 2. I just don't see it. Because here's the other thing. Outside of even Microsoft, who the fuck is even making games on that level in the industry?
Nintendo.
Come on, bro.
This
I'm
nigga.
serious.
Oh my god, stop.
All of your favorite developers are even out here saying they're looking at Breath of the Wild.
And Breath of the Wild took so many things from so many other games, so what's your point?
That's not the point. So did The Last of Us. Last of Us wasn't the
And-
first story-driven stealth game out there.
No, it wasn't. So I don't know what point you're making.
No, all these developers from the Genshin Impact, from Ghost of Tsushima, from all these guys at Ubisoft, all these guys are looking out here saying, we're going to look at Zelda Breath of the Wild to see how we can move gaming forward and make open world games better.
And you don't think that the other competitors are looking at Sony's games?
What have we seen come out of that?
That's a good point. You know why you haven't seen anything come out of that? Because they don't have the talent to do it.
So that's your excuse. Nobody can make a God of War. Nobody can make a Ghost.
That's not the excuse. That's the reality.
So nobody can make a behind-the-shoulder cinematic game like God of War. Is that what you're saying?
Here we go.
Name some.
I'm just saying, people probably just don't want to take that chance. That doesn't mean it's
Stop.
impossible for anybody to do it.
If it hasn't been done, it's not possible.
Maybe because they just don't want to make those type of games.
Or maybe they can't, Blandrew.
Yes, yeah, okay, Bon.
Here's a perfect example. Metroid. How many Metroid clones have we seen?
A lot of Metroid clones.
Because it's possible. How many The Last of Us God of War clones have you seen? Not many. Growing up, how many Street Fighter and Doom clones did we see? Plenty. Look, I can know what the Patriots do, but I can't put a team together like Bill Belichick. It's just not possible. You gotta look, CD Projekt had a game plan, but it wasn't possible for them to execute it.
So it's possible to execute. It's possible to execute a game like GTA, but it's impossible to execute a Ghost of Tsushima or a God of War.
Name me another company that executes a game like GTA.
An open world, even Watch Dogs. You could say that's supposed to be a Ubisoft.
You can't compare Watch Dogs to GTA.
It's an open world game. I'm not saying it's on that level, but it is an open world game.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the quality. What do you get for copying something and making a trash carbon copy? Besides Microsoft Studios, but I digress. That just further proves my point. Look, whenever somebody makes something successful, everybody tries to copy it. Tell me why people aren't copying Sony despite these games selling 10 million plus? Simple reason. They can't.
Oh, okay. Okay, Bon.
They can't.
You got it. It's impossible to make a game like Uncharted. You got it.
He might be on to something with that though.
I didn't say it was impossible. I said anybody that's trying to doesn't have that talent.
Smooth, would you like to do your intro?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be back. I got a phone call.
Yeah, Xbox is the best box, and I am the best spot. Just in case I don't get to say it later today, but yeah, it's been a happy Father's Day to all the fathers on the platform, and on YouTube. Hope you guys are spending it wisely. But yeah, man, looking forward to see what other asinine thing is going to be said on this show today.
Damn. Okay. Nice. So let's get into the actual topics. We're gonna start start out with this Pete Hines thing. This Pete Hines apology that wasn't really an apology, but like the media made it seem like he was actually apologizing when he wasn't. You know, because they're a bunch of weirdos.
This is the Bethesda guy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So Pete Hines, you know, the claim is that there's been a lot of, I guess, PlayStation fans crying and complaining. You know, all these Bethesda games will no longer be going to PlayStation, and Pete Hines pretty much said, you know, he was sorry that people felt that way, that they were upset. The media took that as he was apologizing that these games were going to be exclusive. And so after that initial statement, he went and clarified, and he said, I'm not apologizing for exclusivity. I don't have anything to apologize for. He said some of our fans are angry and upset, and I'm sorry that they are upset. And that's what he meant. But listen, my stance on this is, like I said, listen, if you want a game, buy the platform, bro. Don't cry about it. Don't complain. Buy the damn platform. It's really as simple as that. Like, but I honestly haven't seen a lot of like PlayStation dudes complaining. But like that listen, if they say it happened, I guess it happened.
I got two things to say about what's just been said. I agree with BG. If you want the game, buy the platform. We said that with Horizon. We said that with Days Gone. People told us we was gatekeeping. You know, you gatekeep. Why shouldn't everybody be able to play great games? You know, we got called toxic for that, right? But that's neither here nor there. My thing is, I ain't got all the information, but are people writing in letters like Miracle on 34th Street? Are they hitting them in the forums? Are they writing emails? Where the fuck is he seeing this outpouring of anger and upset? I'm not seeing this shit nowhere, man. Nobody gives a fuck about this bullshit, bro.
Well, the problem is that you got these stupid ass journalists asking these stupid ass questions every time when they already learned that once Microsoft bought them, that these games were going to be exclusive, but they felt the need to ask Pete Hines, since he works directly for Bethesda, which is fortunately under Microsoft and Xbox, and they're going to do the same thing because they asked Todd Howard the same damn thing. It's just Todd Howard had a better skip around the question than Pete Hines, and so whatever he says, they made a story out of it. So as soon as he, said, I'm sorry, or remotely said that he's sorry for them being angry, everybody took a story out of it. But yeah, it's not really like PlayStation fanboys asked about it. It's the stupid ass journalists with their stupid ass questions. And they want an excuse to write another article. There's still hope for Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 coming to PS5. And so any quote they can hold on to get that, that's why they're going to keep asking that question.
All right, I see people in the chat saying people are definitely offended, right? If it's such an outpouring of, watch this, check this out, right? If you can show me over 10 legitimate accounts with tweets of people upset, I have to send you something, bro, because it don't exist. You cannot find me 10 actual examples of active Twitter accounts that don't just shit posting they upset about this. It doesn't exist, people. It just don't. I'm sorry. You full of shit. You're not gonna find it. Stop that.
I'll say this. I do wish, because the like Sony Studios are very blunt when it comes to exclusivity, and I wish like everybody associated with Xbox was like that. Like whenever somebody asks, for example, Insomniac, hey, when's Spider-Man coming to other platforms? Insomniac tell you straight up, it's not. Like, they're very direct and very forward. They're not apologizing. They're not saying sorry. PlayStation, will literally tell you too bad, Well, and they did that in the olden days of Microsoft. Who was the dude that said, if you want to play this, get an old Xbox or whatever his quote was?
Don Matrick.
Yeah, I like that. I like that energy. You want to play, like Jay-Z said, you want to hear my old shit, get my old albums. Like, be direct, man. Don't be soft.
I don't think Microsoft gets that type of leniency. They kind of have to like step around it because people are generally more on Microsoft than they are Nintendo or Sony. So they kind of got to be politically correct about how they approach the media.
You know the problem. They talk in absolutes, and then when they have to revert on something, this is their fault, right? Because they the ones that said developers and gamers shouldn't be tied behind what systems they play, and you can play a game if you ain't got no fucking fingers. And they speak in absolutes, right? Phil Spencer fathead ass. He always talking about, there shouldn't be gates in gaming. Every game should be played everywhere, no matter if you got a friend here, a friend there. But when it come to their games and when they want to make them exclusives, it's peachy keen, right? That's what I told this dude, bro. That's the problem with the Xbox brand in general. They always talking in absolutes, and then when they got to revert on some shit, like this Game Pass shit, that's gonna bite them in the ass. Because now every single game they ever make from here on out has to go on Game Pass. No matter how much money they invest in, no matter how much money they try to recoup, they're not gonna be able to do that. Because it has to go on the Game Pass day one. Because the moment they don't do that, people on their ass, right? So like, bro, this shit is stupid. They should have never said that.
They sold us on the thing that obviously that was the main driving force to put Game Pass on, is to have first party games going there day and date, and that will later influence third party games to go in there day and date. So I mean, for a platform like that kind of had to be the promise to keep guaranteed content in there, because obviously eventually third party content could eventually stop going in there day and day, but first party content, as long as they have enough studios, they can keep feeding it. So
I mean, that's cool. I don't got no problem with none of that shit. But PlayStation, when PlayStation fans criticize Xbox, they always say they ain't got no exclusive. They ain't got no. So why the fuck will we turn around and get mad that they got exclusive games? That don't even make sense, right? They doing something that people claim they wanted, right? So if they claim they wanted it, then yeah, deal with the results. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, in the same way that Insomniac games are exclusive because PlayStation owns them now.
Exactly. I don't see the issue personally.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I definitely don't deny that there's people out there that may be upset. I'm usually, on Twitter, usually I see all the fuck shit, like all the crazy weirdos. I be seeing all the craziest posts because, I be replying to them and like quote tweeting them. But I honestly haven't seen, this upset demographic that's like really like losing their mind.
Bro.
I think it's just news. I think it's just news articles trying to get some. They're just trying to get something for people to talk about.
Bait.
I listen, bro. The fact that they said they didn't see no adverse outrage to them PlayStation games going to PC, but they seeing people upset. Like, what is this, a fucking Twilight Zone we living in? Like, what are people talking about? I mean, if I seen this shit, I would be like, yeah, that's crazy. People, I don't know, bro. I'm that's why I don't, bro. Twitter is confusing me. Maybe it's out there and I just don't follow these motherfuckers, but
I think when it pertains to Sony, they just look at bigger YouTubers. They don't really look at the grunts. They look at the guys like the Metal Jesuses, the happy console gamers, and Alpha Omega Sins and stuff like that. So if old games on the PS3 store do go away, they'll make noise about that, but not about games going to PC.
I guess, man.
So what are bigger YouTubers upset? Have they voiced out against it?
About Bethesda game?
About Starfield?
Yeah. No, it's about the exclusivity.
No. I have not seen it, bro.
Okay.
I have not.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Just buy the platforms you want to play games on, man. That's all.
Real.
All right. Talk about Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite. So we got some an extended look at the Halo Infinite gameplay. It's looking heat. Some details on it. Halo Infinite will have a battle pass system. There's gonna have a lot of cosmetic unlocks. The battle pass will never expire. Once you purchase it, it's unlimited time to unlock. There's new content, cosmetics, and gameplay every season. Customized weapons, armor, and vehicles. No loot boxes and no pay to win. Strat, you're the big Halo guy. What are your thoughts? What are you seeing from Halo Infinite? This extended gameplay and everything they've shown. What are your thoughts?
I mean, for the multiplayer so far, everything looking good. I was just looking at it recently. Like the multiplayer seems a lot more like fluid and faster paced than before. Like you're not as like slow. If like it's easier to strafe and everything like that. They're getting rid of like the red versus blue like team thing. So you'll be able to show out your whole customization, but you'll just have like a red or blue outline depending on if you're enemy or a teammate. Like what equipment's back. Like if you drop it, somebody else can pick it up if you don't use it. You don't got no thrusters anymore. You still got sprint though, clamber.
Were you against those new things? Or, hey, some Halo purists, they don't like the new mechanics and stuff like that.
Not really, because you got to change it up for you can just have the same old thing again. Because if you're playing like MCC nowadays, like even that gets kind of old. It's just you need like the modern things first person shooters have nowadays. Like I can't imagine playing a game without sprint or clamber now. With like eight,
that would feel
know?
very weird. What do you think? Because we didn't get a release date now. What do you? Because I still think it's possible that they released a multiplayer without the single player this year.
I don't know about that. I feel like it's either got to come before or after Forza. Well, like either in October or December, it's coming out. Like I don't think they're gonna push the campaign further out. I don't think they can do that. They already delayed it a whole year after what happened last year.
Here's what I'm worried about, like free to play, right? Not just with Halo, but like there's negatives to free to play games, and it usually sometimes a low barrier, for entry isn't a good thing, because when you give everybody access to something, you get the worst of people, like straight up morons that be on multiplayer games. They be so stupid, you can't even believe they figured out how to turn on the game and actually get in a match. So there's gonna be a lot of casuals, a lot of bums.
They haven't talked about like if there's ranked or just social, like if it's gonna be skill-based matchmaking like in Halo 3 used to be. So that's like what we gotta worry about now, that they haven't talked about that at all. Because if it's like a skill-based matchmaking, then that'll be fine, like everybody else will get like filtered out.
And it's weird. Like I always in certain games, I hear people talk negatively about skill-based matchmaking. Like I'm like, why is skill-based matchmaking a bad thing to certain people?
Because like you're just gonna get people that are gonna actually play the objective. That's why you can't play most multiplayer games nowadays. I can't. No, you can't play. You cannot play most multiplayer games nowadays by yourself, or you'll just like have 3 people on your team that just don't do shit.
Literal bots. It's a terrible experience. Like that, and I think people who spend money on a game tend to be somewhat decent at it. Like there's definitely still gonna be bums, but like when you get anybody because they didn't pay for the game, then you're gonna have a lot more people who are bad at the game.
I don't know, but this one they got a training mode in now, so you're gonna actually be able to practice with every single weapon, like actually like practice your shots and everything. So maybe that'll help. That's why they're adding this, to get the new players like adjusted. The training mode seems pretty like that's gonna be pretty nice little thing to practice on with every single, like the new weapons and how they're gonna feel and everything.
Smooth, with this training mode, are you gonna get any better at this game?
Don't question my fucking Halo skills. I
beat you. Of course, I'm gonna question them.
BG, see, don't do that. Don't.
Let an outsider beat you, Smooth.
BG,
you let an
outsider,
a closeted fucking pony beat you, bro.
Here, well, BG also has like 6 fingers on one hand, so that's one thing.
Oh shit!
Don't claw shame. I play claw. Don't shame me for that.
Halo, I would never be bad at Halo. I would never admit to being bad at Halo. I've had bad games, but I'm not bad at Halo, and I'm looking forward to Halo Infinite, and I'm going to prove it again. Like I carry all the time every time I play Halo 5. Sometimes I choke a little bit under pressure when the stakes are high, but when I'm just playing, I be mobbing, so I'm not worried about it. I will not. Only way I'm using that training mode if it comes with some gamer score.
I don't know, bro. You definitely got to use the training. You can't just go into these games without knowing.
Halo, but I've been playing Halo for years.
Well, do you have
they got new equipment and everything, though.
Yes, I have plenty of footage of me beasting. Remember, I had a video go viral on Xbox Upload back in 2014.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. What happened?
I was just showing off my skills, and they went viral.
And that's why I went viral.
Are there any witnesses? We have any witnesses to
it
this?
was the upload of the week on Xbox back when Kinect was popular.
They must not not had a lot of footage that week then.
Damn, I ain't no Smooth was that nice in them Halo streets. Let me find out. They should be calling you Halo now, then. Huh?
I said why. All right, so this week I'm gonna stream some Halo 5 so y'all can stop really sleeping on me, bro. Like,
yeah, man, I would love that. Awesome.
I'm not sure if I believe you, Smooth.
You nice in the strat?
Probably not. This dude tattooed a damn grunt on his forearm.
Yeah, man. I was
Smooth.
trying to set you up just tonight.
You're not even better than me, so I mean,
BG,
you're definitely not better than me.
Y'all want to run back like some? Y'all can team up. Y'all can team up and see who do better, man.
You can team up on me and see who wins. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, pause. Pause.
Hey,
Okay.
what you trying to get into, Stretch? You on some other shit right now?
Hey, man. I think it's pretty clear, you know.
Handicap match. That's what y'all trying to run?
No,
I think it'd be pretty. I think it's pretty fair. Yeah.
So you saying you can beat Smooth and BG?
I think it's possible.
Damn.
I've done it before.
Damn. Hold on. What?
I can't recall this. No, listen.
Not
here's
with
the
you
thing,
guys,
right?
but not with you guys.
I'll say. I mean, Strat plays Halo a lot more than me. I'll say Strat is better than me, right? Not I usually would never say somebody's better than me, but he's a Halo diehard, so I'll say Strat's better than me. But Smooth's nowhere near us. Like we're in a different stratosphere.
BG, why are you saying us?
No pun intended. No pun intended.
Why are you saying us?
Smooth, you're not even better than Kofi.
Damn.
And Strat destroys Kofi.
Like I'm actually no. I see.
Huh?
You get trash when you start streaming, Smooth.
Say what?
Just say you get trash when you start streaming. That's what it is.
Oh,
I don't do good on like the damn like streams, but when we just playing, like I
just recorded it,
bro.
record and upload it, so you don't get nervous.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna record some games tonight and then just upload those shits. Because like I said, I'm usually number one on the leaderboard when I'm playing. So Halo 5. Now I admit, like if we have to play MCC, because I'm so accustomed to Halo 5, I don't know if I can go back to like. I'll probably be all right in Halo 3, but I can't do like a Halo 2,
all right,
or especially a Halo 4 when they did those like loadouts and stuff like that.
Listen,
but
screenshots will be taken when Halo Infinite come out.
You can gameplay for the weapon wheel next week. There you go.
What's that?
That boy gonna be playing all week trying to get the best gameplay.
Oh man.
Hey man, screenshots will be taken when Halo Infinite come out. There will be screenshots of that scoreboard.
Smooth. Are we playing with PC bums on Halo or no? Just Xbox players?
I mean, I prefer to play with Xbox players, but it's
okay.
Telling who's gonna be.
I mean, it's all controller bait. It's all like
because there's no real advantage. At least in past Halos, there's been no real advantage.
Hold on, BG. Hold on. BG, you real nice. All right. Play me, but you're limited to playing on the cloud.
What?
What?
Play me. No, play me. Go ahead, pick up a fucking phone or a tablet and play me.
You hear this guy?
If you that nice, play me or beat me on xCloud.
First of all, I wouldn't even know how to connect to the cloud because I've never done one of those cloud gaming things. I've never played through the cloud. I don't even know how to set that up.
You'd be playing off a phone to beat him as well.
No, he said he's talking like he's that nice. So play on the cloud.
If you that nice, shouldn't you be able to do that?
No. BG said he literally. You see how saucy he was talking.
He's
saying he's talking at like a elite. Oh, Jerry, you're not on our level, or Smooth, you're not on our level. You can't beat us like that. I mean, you can't see us. You can't even beat Kofi. So it's like, all right, if you that nice, pick up that damn Android tablet, your iPhone or something like that. Pop in Halo or touch Halo. And let's see, and if you beat me in that way, then I won't say anything about the game.
Move. I'm not playing on no damn phone. But to add insult to injury, because the first time I beat you, I did it. I was using a DualShock 4 controller. Okay, just so you know. All right. So just so you know, anytime I'm playing Halo, and when I does Smooth in Halo Infinite, I'm probably still gonna be using a DualShock 4 or DualSense.
Hopefully that shit working nice with mouse and keyboard, but like when that comes out, because MCC is
Is there a huge skill gap in Halo? Like, who's worse, the PC? Because I always hear PC gamers are trash, Xbox gamers are known trash. Who is the worst at Halo?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Xbox gamers aren't trash at Halo. I mean, that's just
No, they just trash. They trash in most games overall. Cumulative.
I think PC gamers are trash in most games.
So
for
you
the
think
simple fact that
PC
they need
gamers
it.
are the worst gamers out of everybody? We ain't counting Nintendo. Nintendo ain't got online. We're not counting them.
Yeah,
So
yeah. If we're not counting Nintendo, I'd say probably PC because the thing is, I haven't seen a PC player play purely.
I don't know. I was playing Halo 5 yesterday, and I was doing the 1v1 mode, and some people quit on me, or after I beat them, they sent me the fucking like "fuck you" messages on Xbox Live.
Oh man, salty.
I don't know. The guy was pretty salty.
But listen, I can't wait for Halo Infinite. You know, it's gonna be real nice. You know, because you know what's funny about Halo? What I love about the Halo multiplayer, the Xbox dudes who talk the most stuff about Halo, they don't even play Halo multiplayer. If you even Gears, like they don't even play Gears multiplayer. Like the big hate.
Put some names on it, BG. We ain't got time.
Listen, I don't want to do that. Listen.
We ain't got time to be sneaking this.
I'm cool with these. Listen, I'm cool with these dudes, man. I'm just saying they be capping.
What's their name?
They be capping for Halo and Gears. But then, like when Halo and Gears come out, they don't even play the online, man. They not even about that.
Even the Halo dudes on YouTube, like that, with the channels just Halo, they don't really play the multiplayer, or they're just bad at it. They just got bad taste. You know what I mean? All they care about is the story.
Y'all talking crypto. Y'all talking like a Hideo Kojima fucking podcast. I don't like this shit.
Man, I don't call out no names. You know, I'm not messy like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I keep the peace.
I'm not neither, man. I just need to, because I really don't know who y'all talking about. I'm trying to think who y'all could be talking about right now.
Nah, man, don't worry about that. You're trying to be messy. You're trying to be messy. Yo, Bond, they call you Halo. You gonna be in? You gonna be on that? Day one? You ain't there still?
Yeah, you on the phone still.
Bitch.
What y'all going on? Whoa.
All right. Let's move on. Halo, you know, it's looking good.
Give him the year.
So Jack mentioned Hideo Kojima, and we got some conspiracies this week, man. Some conspiracies was going crazy. All right. So let me break this down. Okay. So there's this game. I'm not saying I believe this conspiracy theory, but you know, there was some things that was a little bit convincing. You know, the evidence was mounting this week. So there's this game called Abandon, right? And I believe they showed it during Summer Game. No, it was before Summer Games Fest, I think.
It was some PlayStation event or something.
Yeah, right? And the game, it's a PlayStation 5 game. All we saw was just some, not even gameplay, just some video footage of the woods. The woods looking real creepy, right? And then, right? So here's the evidence. There's several pieces. For one, the dude who's the game director of this game called Abandon, his name is Hassan Karashama something like that, right? I forgot. It's Karashama something, right? The name isn't necessarily important because the name's probably fake. It's Hassan something, right? Now, he's the game director of this game, but when you look up his name, this man did not exist before this year. That's the number. That's that's the first thing that's suspicious. The second thing that's suspicious is he's a game director, but his LinkedIn profile has no experience before this game. How are you a game director and you've never made a game before? That's the second thing that's suspicious, right? The third thing, his initials. His name is, like I said, his name is Hassan Kara something, right? That's HK. HK. Who else got those initials?
Harry Carey.
Hideo Kojima. It's looking real suspicious. And then I didn't actually try this out, so it could be fake. But when people put his last name, I think it was his last name or his first name, into Google Translate, and they translate it from Japanese to Turkish, it translates to Hideo. That's what people said. It either translates to Hideo or translate to Kojima.
But I heard that it was like, because the translator was like filling in some letters because there was like no real translation or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that part might have been fake. Maybe. We don't know. But the other thing that's suspicious is this studio was tweeting right? They were tweeting how they have access to all these like access to a whole bunch of other studios and access to a whole bunch of connects in the industry. And if this is an indie game, if this is like an indie game, this is, some dude that's not known. How do you have all these connections in the industry and connections to all this technology to use in your game?
And the weirdest thing is like
It's
this
look good.
this like live trailer they're about to post on Friday. Like, so like what is that? Like on PlayStation Store, it's like an app you download and it's just a live gameplay. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, so
Hold on, BG
everybody
finally
is thinking.
believing in a conspiracy theory.
Listen, I'm just saying. Look, I'm not saying that I think this is Hideo Kojima.
Do you?
No, but what I am saying is this is definitely not some indie game made by some brand new developer. I do not believe that at all. But it's probably not. It may not be Hideo Kojima with Silent Hill either, because a lot of people think it's Silent Hill.
I don't think it'll be Silent Hill, but if it is Kojima, it's some type of horror game.
You mean if it's Kojima, it's gonna be some kind of trash?
Because Kojima is known for this type of stuff. You know, he likes to troll and everything like that. And then there was and like I said, I'm just throwing stuff out there. You can believe what you want. I think somebody said they looked at the original abandoned trailer, and there's these words on a tree, and the words and the two letters on the tree that's blocked out, it is like PT or something like that. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know, man. Because he did the same thing with Phantom Pain. He called it like Moby Dick Studios, and the name of the studio who's making Abandon, it's Blue Box Studios. Who else's logo is literally a blue box? PlayStation. Just putting it out there. Yeah, like, well, when you play a PlayStation game, their like new logo in game, it's a blue box.
But like, why are we hearing about this now? And this trailer, like the first time we saw it came out months ago, though. Like,
well,
why
people started putting? I mean, people started putting certain, 2 and 2 together, and it's just looking suspicious.
It sounds like BG, but this is crazy because BG is always against rumor, speculation, and especially, people putting 2 and 2 together. So it sounds like BG believes.
No, people be reaching. This has a lot of, I didn't. Did you
just hear what the fuck you just said?
No, this has a lot of overwhelming evidence.
Come on, bro. Wait a minute. The other shit be reaching, but this not.
No, because okay, Jack. How is he a game director and he's never made no games?
You completely ignored all that Sega stuff that was going on with Microsoft, and there was way more leading towards them acquiring.
That made more sense.
No. You guys are all wrong. Y'all just make you know what you guys are? You're like that loser social reject. Like, oh my God, she smiled at me. She liked me. You guys just take the smallest things and make it into things that they aren't. Like when we see these pictures of these gaming execs, like, oh my God, Phil Spencer has a Sega logo on his desk.
That's definitely
Does that mean they're purchasing Sega? Like, there's nothing substantial about any of these things you guys are talking about. They're just in your heads.
They were posting Sonic colors on the controller. You had Aaron Greenberg posting a picture of a random hedgehog on his Instagram.
Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, okay.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Y'all literally think these insignificant. Like I remember when Reggie years ago had like a retro studios, like a Metroid lapel. Like, oh my God, Metroid, and we still waiting for retro studios to make something.
Because they ain't bought no fucking game yet.
It's like, yo, can y'all like actually stop and wait for confirmation and stop trying to act like Abraham Lincoln?
That's what Weapon Wheel over here is acting like, Mr. BG.
No, listen, and the thing with Sega, it's not that I didn't believe that Microsoft might be interested in buying Sega. My thing is, I think it would just be a dumb purchase because I think very lowly of Sega. That was really my thing. And by the way, I was right because it still hasn't happened.
That don't mean you were right. That just means it hasn't happened yet.
Nigga, it's been like what, 8 months?
Wow. That sounded like a Kid Smooth saying right there.
Yes,
Jack,
sir.
I'm sorry.
I fuck with it.
So, listen, all I'm saying, there's a lot of suspicious. It's sus, okay? Niggas was playing Among Us last night. You can't tell me this ain't sus. This Hassan dude is sus.
Seem like you believe it though, BG. That's all I'm saying.
Listen,
You're a
all-
hype is, Jack.
What's up?
I say you're a hype BG sounds.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
I'm
He usually roasts and criticizes people for saying
no,
shit.
no.
Look
Listen,
at
it's
look at
first
this
of all, no,
motherfucker.
no. Hold on. Let me
Some
make it
idiot
clear.
from Twitter.
PlayStation
Let-
been quiet. Does that mean Silent Hill's coming out? Look at these dumbasses.
I see y'all trying to gaslight me again. Let me make one thing clear. I'm
Go
not
ahead.
hype about Silent Hill because I've never been a Silent Hill
Yeah.
fan. That's not what I'm hype
Yeah.
about. All I'm
Yeah.
saying is things are suspicious. That's all. I'm pointing it out there. I'm putting the bread trail, and I'm
just saying
I'm-
we've had more suspicious. We've had more
God.
suspicious things happen, and you shrugged them off.
I'm just trying to.
BG putting out the loaf trail.
Oh, man, this is
I'm just
crazy.
putting all the evidence on the table and letting the viewers decide what they believe. That's all. I'm a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. I did a little bit of Batman, detective mode, investigation.
no.
That's all. That's all.
You was on LinkedIn. You was on LinkedIn.
I mean,
Well,
I Googled
speaking
it.
of speaking of detective mode, why can't you just accept the fact that Factions 2 is never coming out for
It
The
is
Last
coming.
of Us Part 2? No,
It's coming out next
coming
year.
for no, it's coming for the remake of the first game. They are not making Factions for the second game.
Well, it's a new
Hey,
factions game.
Bro, you seen what they brought out for the 1 year anniversary? Did you see that buttery bullshit? These niggas brought out a pencil case. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck? Okay.
It's coming, Bond. It's definitely coming. It's a
Fuck the
standalone factions game that's not just going to be a remake of the first. It's a brand new factions game, sir.
I think it's going. I think Bond is right. I think they're going to attach it to the remake of the first.
Exactly. And here's an even funnier thing, right? I think they're going to put Factions on PC.
I'm fine with that.
I ain't gonna go that far.
Not the single player game, but I think a Factions would be separate on PC. And I would love that because I would love to hear Jack Move complain about the Terrorizers.
I
think
probably
it's
wouldn't
on
even play
PC.
that shit. That's what's crazy. Yeah, if it's
I
on
don't-
PC, I'm not.
I don't think it's going to PC, but I would still be fine with it. It's coming
I
out
ain't
next
fucking
year.
with
Listen. Okay, Bond, listen. You like bets. $60 bet that it comes out next year.
Bro, I bet you like that it wasn't coming out last year and this year. Now you want to go on a third year?
Did I think?
Hold on, but what's the bet though? Because he still think it's coming out. Bond think it's coming out just with the other game.
I just think it's coming out with the remake.
Yeah, that would make sense though, BG. I mean,
They're not. I mean, why would they why would they release a multiplayer for a year-old game? They're going to package it with
as a free download.
exactly. By the time it comes out, it's going to be 2 years old. And it's a PS4 game. They are going to package.
they gonna have to make some money.
Yeah, they're going to put Factions with the PS5 game.
Okay, so you think what you're saying is the only way factions releases is with the remake?
Correct.
I think it's going to be a standalone game. We can make that bet.
That don't really make sense.
It could be standalone, but it's coming out alongside the remake. It is not going to be a part of The Last of Us 2.
I think you about to lose, BG.
I don't think that either. But okay, I don't think it's going to be packaged with the remake. I think it's going to be completely standalone.
It could be, but my point is this: The Last of Us 2 is not getting Factions. Whatever Factions you are getting is coming out alongside the remake.
If anything, they'll do both. That's so yeah.
Because it wouldn't make sense to release Factions for a 2-year-old game. It's coming out standalone or along with the remake, but it's going to release with the remake.
Well, whatever. We'll see. Either way, it's coming out next year, so I'm gonna be happy next year.
You sound like an Xbox fan.
You sure it's coming out next year, BG?
It's coming out next year, bruh.
These motherfuckers announcing T-shirts with hammers on them and pencil cases and just a whole bunch of dumb shit.
It's coming out next year, because I mean they've been hiring multiplayer developers. Like every one of their posting is like a multiplayer dev.
Bro, they've been doing it for like the
level
past 2
designer.
years.
Okay,
it's funny because Nintendo's been doing the same thing with Retro Studios.
Coming out next year, dog.
All right, Cass. All right, bro.
But don't even worry about it. We gonna be playing Factions next year. That's on me.
All right, bro.
On me. Moving on to the next topic. So there's a rumor that EA is gonna be reviving an established IP. They're bringing back an established IP, right? And it's gonna happen next month. And I spoke to somebody, right, I know somebody who says they know
Wonton.
somebody. Okay, I'm not an insider. Let me make this clear. I do not want to be an insider, and I am not an insider. And I did not speak to Wonton. This was not Wonton. Wonton doesn't know anything about this one, right? So I spoke to somebody who says they know somebody who says this is true. We don't know what game they're bringing back, but everybody obviously hopes it's Dead Space. But there's a lot of
NBA Live.
Why does everybody hope it's Dead Space?
Because Dead Space deserves to come back. Yeah, it could be NBA Live because they had stopped that. NBA Live is very likely.
It could be NBA Street. It could be SSX.
It could be Army of Two. EA has a lot of dead games.
Def Jam. It could be a lot of fucking games. It could be Madden because they ain't made one of those worth playing in over a decade. Who knows? Who knows? Shit is crazy.
Point is, it's happening, and yeah, I think it has a better chance of being live over Dead Space, even though everybody wants Dead Space. Yeah.
So a rumor article came out, and you went to somebody that happens to know somebody that knows this is true. No, sir. They came to me, okay? And they said, BG, and they said, bro, trust me, I know somebody that knows somebody that knows this is real.
Hey, Jack, just talk to me a month from now.
You got to stay out there, Press Start Discord, man. Who you was talking to?
Nah, it wasn't Press Start Discord, man. Listen, I'm not that guy to be just believing stuff, but they know somebody that knows somebody that's reputable, bruh.
Oh my
God. But them themselves is not reputable, correct?
Can we talk about real topics instead of like bullshit?
Listen, it's happening, bro. Like, listen,
David Jeffrey was right about you, man. You and this whole speculating, ain't got no concrete evidence.
They're gonna bring back NBA Live, probably. Watch.
Yeah,
or Medal of Honor.
But that's the thing. I don't think it's Dead Space. I do think it's gonna be. It's gonna be something we don't want. But they're definitely bringing something back.
I like Freedom Fighters.
So they just finally show Skate 4, so maybe that's what it is.
Nah, but Skate 4's already been announced though.
Yeah, and they haven't shown it yet though. But it's nowhere near. Like, remember when they announced it, it was like, yes, we've decided that we're gonna make this game. Meaning they had the week before they got on that video, they determined that let's make a new game.
Yeah, they were just two standing on stage.
Yeah. We ain't seen that game for a while. It's gonna be a PS6 timed exclusive.
By the way, this nigga Shokio just DM me EST or CST. I'm like, nigga, I live in New York. What do you think?
Just say you don't want to be on the podcast, man. Goddamn, what's all this extra shit?
Like, what do you think? What, like, do I look like a CST type nigga to you?
I'm just waiting for Shokio to say he don't fuck with us, man. That's all he got.
Like, do I look like a nigga that live in CST? Like, what?
Oh, you gonna stop? Hey, I didn't let you get on. Listen, man, you gonna stop disrespecting?
I live in God's chosen time zone. We already know what that is. That's Eastern, okay? That's God's chosen time zone.
That sounds stupid.
We all know what's up.
That sounds stupid. What you saying?
I heard it's East Coast, West Coast. You know.
Stop.
Back for Blood is gonna require an online connection at launch, and some people that this is a bad thing.
Who gives
it's an online multiplayer?
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like what?
Listen, I don't be understanding. I don't be understanding the internet sometimes. I just like report stuff, bro. I just like Kotaku put out an article and they said they literally said this is terrible, and I didn't understand it. Some people said it's because like, okay, like what if you want to play offline or something goes wrong with the servers? Why you may want to play. But that's the thing. They said, okay, some games put bots in, right? But I'm like, why would you want to play with bots anyway?
Man,
I mean, look.
Funny. I'm sorry, Bond. For a bunch of these dudes to be on the internet talking shit, the minute a game requires internet connections, they crying. Like these niggas spend 24/7 on the internet. I don't get it.
I agree with Smooth at this point. Like, look, it's in 2013, the always online thing, okay, I get it. But in 2021, like, stop. We're always connected.
Yeah, man.
We're always connected. Period.
Are they mad they can't like hack it or some shit like
the only thing I will agree with is like the console needs to be able to work offline eventually because in the future and everything when the servers go down. But outside of that, it's like
I mean,
we're always connected.
the way modern games are designed now, though, they're always going to need like patches and shit like that. So most of these games is not going to work in the future, no way. Like
On Steam, they will. And another thing, you know, some people. You guys ever watch Star Wars, Clone Wars?
Yeah, seen the whole
The
thing.
little like battle droids. That's essentially what playing bots is.
Yep.
And you know, some people suck enough and they get clapped by battle droids, you know, in Titanfall. But you know, I can't be the judge of that.
Yeah, I mean, some people brought up the fact that their last game, you know, Evolve, you know, it died kind of quickly, and of course, that's a game that depends on you being able to find other players to get in a match, and if you can't,
that
then
game
you
fucking
can't technically
sucked too.
you technically can't play the game. So if you have bots, it would have helped. That's what people are saying, but I'm like, bots wouldn't help you in that game, really.
The game would have still been dead. It's just you playing that motherfucker by yourself. So let's say you want a single player game now. Like what are we doing here? Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Just
That's the
gamers
stupid
complaining.
complaint to me though. Yeah, I think they trying to do some nefarious shit to the game and put all these mods and extra shit. But I think you can do that if it's always online too, though, right? What's the issue? No. Shout out to them.
There's also a rumor of an Alan Wake remaster releasing on
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. There's
Such a pointless game to remaster.
Yeah, it wasn't. Alan Wake was definitely not the most popular game. I don't really know nobody calling for a remaster.
Maybe with the remaster, they're changing it. Maybe they're changing it up with like the remaster and having better controls and everything.
The controls weren't that far.
Problem.
Yeah, they was cool.
But I'll tell you what the big problem was, though. If you played that game on consoles, good luck. That motion blur in that game is headache and vomit inducing.
I played it on PC.
There's
Yay.
So along with that rumor, because I think this came from like data mining, they were data mining EGS or something like that. They also found Final Fantasy VII Remake PC version, which we all expect to be coming. We just don't know when, because
I thought it was coming out a year after the console version.
Taking far too long.
It's been a year and 2 months now. That came out in
That's
April.
what I'm saying. Like what's up with that?
Yeah. So it's about time that it came out on PC, but it's funny because it's probably going to come out on PC soon, but the Intergrade is probably not, because Sony probably has another year exclusivity on that DLC. So
was there anything about it coming to Xbox or just PC?
The rumor is just PC.
Well, they data mined the Epic Game Store, so they wouldn't be able to find any Xbox stuff in
Yeah,
there.
that's true.
Yeah,
you think it'll
sometimes
come to
there's code.
Xbox smooth?
It
You
will.
think?
It will. Eventually.
What, on the Xbox?
Yeah, I can't imagine
16 wasn't announced for Xbox either, but it was announced for PC.
I can't imagine PlayStation, you know, paying to keep it off Xbox forever. I can't.
I don't think they need to pay to keep it. I mean, does Xbox even buy JRPGs?
No.
It'll be on Game Pass, bro.
Oh my god.
That's probably how they'll announce it. They'll announce the Game Pass when it does, yeah.
Did any of you guys play that new Final Fantasy Origins game that was originally rumored to be an exclusive, but I know they dropped the demo exclusively on PlayStation?
Nope.
No,
that little Souls game.
I saw a video by Digital Foundry. Even they said like a PS3 game. I was rolling.
It looks terrible. That's Ninja Theory, ain't that? No, not Ninja.
No,
Not
that's
Ninja.
Team Ninja.
Team Ninja.
That's the Neo crew, the people that made Neo, right?
Yeah, that's Team Ninja. And somebody else. Was it Bandai or some shit like that? They coded up with somebody, yeah.
Alan Wake and Final Fantasy. We'll see. So we got some more details on some of these Xbox games like Elden Ring, Starfield, and Hellblade. So starting out with Hellblade, so they said it's not a straight sequel. Some reason, some way, and it's not a straight sequel, and it's just like now entering full production.
You know why it's not a straight sequel?
Because the Xbox dudes never played the first one.
Spoiler alert! If you have not beat Hellblade, turn it off for about 20 seconds. okay, at the end, spoiler alert, at the end of Hellblade, the bitch kills herself, right? She dies, right? So like, I think if they continue her story, I don't know how they would do that, unless they say she was hallucinating.
But didn't she come back alive after that? So I thought it was a
No,
hallucination.
no, she died. I don't remember her coming back.
What?
It went off after that.
No.
Wait, why did she do that? I'm curious.
She was like, people voices was in her head, and they told her to like, because you got to fight all these enemies, and they keep telling you like, give up type shit.
But
And
she conquered that though.
No, no, she didn't.
What?
They killed her.
I don't remember her. I remember.
I don't remember.
No, I remember her killing herself,
saying,
and then you see her again.
I remember the
remember
ending
seeing
being
her
epic, but like
I
don't
remember them
her
saying,
dying.
give up, then you give up, and then the game goes off.
I gotta watch the ending again.
Yeah.
I don't remember her straight dying. I don't remember her
I
just
definitely
dying.
remember her dying at the end of the game.
I don't remember
the
her
reason
dying.
why it's going to be, it can't be, it won't be a straight sequel because it's going to be a completely different game from the first one. It's just not going to be. It's not like other games. Oh, Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2. There's like some sort of. It's the same game, but obviously it's improved, more story elements, more gameplay elements. Right. This is going to be. Remember, the first game was pretty much a walking sim puzzler with minimum action. Right. This is going to be a combat.
A puzzler.
Puzzle-based game, I don't know, but this game is going to be an actual action combat game. That's what is, and that's why it's going to be. And they probably the story's going to have to be a little bit different because on the first game, they were focused on like psychosis and being aware of this other stuff. It was more like of a educational trip, pretty much
like mental health.
Yeah. Whereas this game is actually a game now, so. They're keeping Senua and the origins of her and whatnot, but the game itself is just going to be different from what the first game was.
Smooth, were you playing this game? Or are you going to enjoy it? Or are you going to trash it until Microsoft buys the developer?
What are you talking about?
Hellblade? They did buy the developer.
They did buy them.
I'm just saying, are you going to like this game, or you only like it because Microsoft?
I will like it if it's expected to be what I think it is, and that's an action game. No. I wanted the first game to be more of an action adventure game. That's all.
Yeah, it's not what you're going to get. Sorry.
If it's a puzzler, then yeah, I'll be disappointed.
I'm fine with it. Just doing what they did before.
No, but they don't need. They already did that. They already proved their point.
I mean, they can
add
some stuff.
I think they can do that with Project Mara. That's more appropriate because that actually makes sense.
All right, we don't even know what that is really.
Project Stairs and Skies.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's the same thing, right? It's going to be like mental health trip, but it's going to be more realistic. They're going for like a more realistic look and a more trippy look, first person view. It's all taking place in an apartment. It's going to be the same sort of idea, just different perspectives.
I think that was their office, right? Not an apartment.
No, it's an apartment. It's an apartment.
Oh yeah.
They I've been watching the developer diaries. The whole game is going to take place in an apartment. So they're gonna be able to continue that push with that game, and then Hellblade can be its own video game, its own thing.
I'm still mad that like that game has no like you can't load or fast travel at all because
I don't like that.
I got one, I need one trophy, and I tried to
same here.
I tried to like let me. Yeah, I was like, let me beat the game over again just to get this one trophy. I played 30 minutes. I was like, yeah, I can't do this again. I can't.
Yeah, the beginning is very slow.
So wait a minute, people saying it is she did get up at the end and she didn't die. I definitely remember her dying, but
I remember her not dying. Like I would have remembered her dying.
I beat the game twice, and I remember. You know what? I could be tripping. I could be wrong.
Oh man, Jack, you not remembering something you beat? What do you mean, dog?
I know. It ain't like I played over 20 years ago. I'm BG.
No. It's been like 2 years. Why you don't remember, Jack? Why don't you remember?
Here's the difference between the pink slip argument and me. I'm probably wrong, everybody. I apologize for being wrong about it. I'm not going to scream and cuss y'all the fuck out for the next 30 minutes.
You a sucker.
I can admit when I'm wrong, BG. Can you do the same?
It's just weird that they would announce part 2 with her in the trailer, but then not have her be in the.
Yeah. But I was wondering, I'm like, that's why I was wondering, like, is this a prequel? Because then the bitch died. Because I'm probably remembering incorrectly. I apologize.
Because I feel like what happened was she thought she killed herself, but she killed what was making her kind of like, like having these problems. Like I think she killed the voices in her head, and then she got up.
No,
possibly.
nigga was killing people with a broom in this game just now. Crazy. I
Excuse
think
me.
that was a broom. He's playing Chivalry. Pretty sure he was killing niggas with a broom. It looked like a broom at
Ain't
least.
that, ain't
You know,
that
that game is
Xbox
pretty fun
That was a
though.
bro.
No, that's a multiplayer. This game's pretty fun though.
Yeah, I played it at PAX. It's fun.
Chivalry's always been good on PC.
Yeah, I actually have the game. I just haven't, you know, I haven't gotten around to actually playing much of it, but I will. This nigga just hits a nigga with a barrel. This shit lit. Okay. Moving on from Hellblade. Starfield. So obviously we know very little about Starfield, but they've been, you know, drip feeding information. So they said it's more of a hardcore RPG than previous Bethesda games. It can
Smooth's done.
it can be played in first person or third person. It's grounded in scientific reality, but still a game. There's alien races and planets, and it's very big.
You didn't add the most important part, BG.
What's that?
It's built on hope.
Opium chloroxide.
It's built on hope, like Bun be saying. All the Xbox.
That's what Xbox has right now is hope.
The hope engine. The hope engine. Oh man,
this shit is crazy.
So yeah, those are the
Are
details.
y'all actually looking forward to Starfield, yo? Cause
No.
Man, we gotta see some
I'm curious.
gameplay first,
Curious.
man.
that's a meme at this point, as far as I'm concerned, yo. Like,
What about you, Smooth?
Fine.
I mean,
Like, you couldn't even be bothered to read in Returnal, so I wouldn't imagine.
yeah, this game,
shit.
this game gonna beat your ass.
Time out.
Would be up your alley.
no return. See, here's the thing, right? I've played
horseshit.
like I beat Outer Worlds and all the DLCs. I mean, you have to read that.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, why are you opposed to reading certain games but not others?
Because like so, right? So when you guys put me in these challenges, right?
Okay.
It's like that all that shit goes out the window. Now I just want to get the ground one and I think I could just learn on the fly because that's what I've been doing. Like the Bloodborns, the second, I just learned on the fly and the shit worked out. So it just like I don't want.
But those are different situations. Though. Every game's not interchangeable. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, if you had guns, I'm like, what? How much more different can it be?
Oh, okay.
You know?
Okay.
That's what my approach was, but now I think about it, I'm looking at Returnal. I mean, and not Returnal. Now I think about it, it's no different from those other games like Dead Cells and shit. It's just a different perspective. They just put the camera.
Yeah, it's roguelike.
Yeah, exactly. It's a roguelike. There you go. Exactly.
Yeah, but even the boss fights look fucking similar. Like what?
I mean, those are the type of games Housemarque was making before this one. So
Yeah, bullet hell. Like,
yeah.
So what'd you like about it, Smooth?
What did it say? What?
So what you looking forward to it about it, Smooth?
Oh, Starfield. I don't know until I see they do a demo. So if it's like, I mean, if it's like anything like the Outer Worlds, I'm fine with it. But we got the Outer Worlds too, which is I'm down for that. I ain't even have to see gameplay for that.
I think the Outer Worlds is more goofy than Starfield's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Ain't Starfield supposed to be like some serious shit?
Said outer
yeah,
field.
they're gonna be
Outer
talking
Worlds.
coordinate. They're gonna be talking about all types of coordinates. You're gonna be looking stupid over there playing the game.
I still haven't seen the Starfield trailer because my internet was messing up when I was watching that. Only
You
thing I keep
didn't
hearing about it.
miss anything.
Only thing I keep hearing about is a sandwich. That's why I ain't never watched it. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yes. But they highlighted a sandwich on you know.
Man,
the
let me go
first-
pull this shit up. I just keep hearing about a fucking sandwich, bro. Like,
and
I
it was a
have eaten
skinny sandwich too. You know, it looked like it was a little bit bare bones.
no.
Not something you would eat.
Oh no.
No.
Damn it. They going outside over there, bro? Sheesh. Let me pull this shit up.
That's where the meeting is
Crazy.
game over there.
So Elden Ring. Elden Ring, the details we got. This is very random details. Fall damage is low to keep explorers motivated. Oh, okay. So you could probably be falling off unrealistic cliffs, but they want you to explore, so I guess that's why they made it like that. There is a world map, because this is, I guess, technically open world, right? You're going open world with this one. The actual dungeons do not have a map. So once you leave the open world and you go into dungeons, there is no map. There's a crafting system with materials. And Miyazaki guesses that the playtime is going to be around 30 hours, without the side trips. If you don't make any side trips, it's going to be 30 hours.
Did you see what George R.R. Martin said in the interview?
No. What did you say?
I don't even think he was supposed to have said this, yo. Well, okay, how about another spoiler alert possibly for Elden Ring? So if you don't want to hear this, he turn off your shit. But he said in the interview that this is supposed to be like a sequel to Dark Souls. So I think it might be continuing the story.
Who's developing Elden Ring?
I think it's in like the world.
From software.
Right?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if he know what he talk about. Though.
And
like,
what platform is Elden Ring on again?
Everything.
Everything. But Switch.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's on Switch too.
Speaking of
Switch
Switch and Souls games, how did the Souls ports and remakes and stuff on the Switch do?
Let me check.
I think there's only Dark Souls.
question.
I don't think there's anything else but Dark Souls.
I forgot that even went to Switch.
Exactly.
Only the first one's on there. Because I think only the first one can run on there.
Also, Smooth, do I have permission to sell this Switch since the new one's coming out soon?
Yeah, do what you can.
Allegedly.
These
insiders told us it's coming. It was coming a month ago. Any minute now.
But here's the thing: there's nothing on the Switch I want to play from now to whenever. So
you're not playing that new Pokemon?
Game plays SMT5?
No, that's something I can wait on.
So you know what I just realized about the Switch Pro? Here's what I'm worried about, right? So Nintendo is the the gods of bare minimum, right? Let's just keep it real. That's what they are, the gods of bare minimum, right? So they give us this Switch Pro. Are they even gonna create some type of system that it actually improves the games that are already out on the Switch? What games are gonna take advantage of this new Switch?
I think it might, because the new 3DS, the one with like the other little joystick, make the 3DS games better too.
You'll get unlocked frame rates. That's all you'll get.
Yeah, that's only like better frame rates, possibly.
No, unlocked frame rates.
I don't know about unlocked. You probably just get a better frame rate, whatever it's locked, unless the developer goes and like updates it or something.
And the only game that used the new 3DS like that was Xenoblade Chronicles 3DS port, and that was it.
Oh my God. Okay, so the comment section is saying I misinterpreted his comment, right? He said, I'm writing a game named The Elden Ring, which is a sequel to a game that came out a few years ago named Dark Souls. How the fuck did I misinterpret that? What the fuck? Yo, what is wrong with y'all today, man? He said, I'm writing a game named The Elden Ring that is a sequel to a game that came out a few years ago named Dark Souls. That's what he said. I didn't say that. He wrote the fucking game. I didn't say that, okay? If he wrong, right, I don't fucking know. I'm just letting you know what he said, all right?
Chris Righteous said the Switch may have DLSS. So
what?
We'll see. I don't know, man. I just know Nintendo are the kings of bare minimum.
I just don't get how Switch is gonna work. Like, it has to stay 720p, right? The screen.
Yeah, the screen is still gonna be.
They said the screen was supposed to be 720, but it could go up to 4K on TV.
Yeah,
like, we don't need that shit, man. Just make that shit like look decent and run decent.
I mean, yeah, when you dock it, because I don't play my Switch in handheld, so I just need them to make it look better on the TV.
Yeah, I don't like the Switch in welfare mode either. It's not even handheld mode. I call it welfare mode.
Connect that shit to the controller and you good.
Ew.
I think it's just going to be primarily docked because they already got the Switch Lite already.
So wait a minute, it's going to be
720.
Wait a minute, what y'all just say?
So do you think it'll be just adopted?
No, the screen's going to be 1080p. They're not.
You can't.
How the hell are you going to find the 720p screen?
It's an OLED screen. It's an OLED screen, ain't it?
Well, you can have an OLED screen that's on the 1080 though.
Yeah,
but that doesn't make any. Why would you have an OLED screen in 720p? Like the
Vita got OLED screen that ain't 1080p.
But that was in 2013 though.
Yeah,
So what, is the battery life going to go to like an hour and a half now though?
That handheld, if it's not 1080p in handheld, I would not even buy it.
You don't need handheld. You really don't need 1080p though.
The rumor said it was 720p. I've never heard 1080p for handheld.
You cannot go higher than that for that system.
Bro,
unless there's a beefy battery. You want to play that thing for like an hour and a half and then have to like charge it?
720p looks fucking disgusting now, bro. Like,
Yeah, even in okay, the screen is really small, and yeah, 720p doesn't look as bad on the small screen, but still, it still looks kind of bad.
yeah,
1080,
man.
1080p would be probably just enough for a small screen like that. What was the Vita? What was the Vita screen you said? It was.
I don't even think it was.
It was
I don't
it was
remember.
definitely OLED.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
man,
the OG one was OLED. Then they went to LED backlight.
Yes,
or
It
whatever.
says it was 960 by 544 for Vita.
Okay, so a little bit below. Well, don't see, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they announce it sooner rather than later. They'll probably like wait for the fall. I feel like they're
That's
gonna
why I
announce it
want
like
to.
close to the
That's
fall.
why I want to sell my shit now.
I mean, if yours is if you can like hack yours, just that's even worth more.
Oh yeah.
You want me to
Um,
terrorize it? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, if you want more money, you know what I mean?
You hear this, Blandrew?
Allegedly.
Strat trying to get blocked live on air. That's crazy.
Oh man. Okay, so there was also some a rumor that Demon Souls was going to PlayStation 4, the remake, because somebody found some Demon Souls code with a PS4 version, but Lance McDonald, who is the data miner, he's the guy who like has data mined Bloodborne and a bunch of other PlayStation games, and he's fought like bosses in Demon Souls that didn't make the final cut, so he's like done all these type of deep dives into the PlayStation Souls games and everything like that. So he went in there and he said the code, the PlayStation 4 code that's actually in there is like 4 years old. So he's saying that this is not even something like new. This is like probably
that's what I
this is
heard.
probably like just some quality some quality testing that they were doing on PlayStation 4, but it's not like a new anything like new development code for the PlayStation 4. So he says it's not coming to PlayStation 4.
Yeah, I can see them like start building it on PS4 and then move on to PS5 with like once they get the kits in.
Yeah.
I mean, they had code for fucking Gears of War 3 on PS3 as well. That never came
Yeah,
out.
that is true. Because I think it was in Unreal, that's why, and they use the
Yeah,
same type of stuff. It's like because in engines like that, they just share all that code, and if something was created for a certain game, it'll be under that game.
Yeah, and you already know the internet was, when they seen this, people were already suspicious because remember when they first showed Demon Souls, PlayStation quote unquote accidentally had it come into PC or something like that.
Yeah,
On the
or no, I think it had to come PS5 and other other platforms.
It said some shit like that.
Yeah, so that was a mistake according to them. I still think it may come to PC. I don't think it's coming to PS4, but I do believe.
I think give it a year, it'll come.
Yeah, we'll see. Herman Hulst made a comment in an interview. Some people see this comment as replying to one of the things that Phil Spencer had said. What Phil Spencer said something last week as to we're only platform that's launching our games on simultaneously across different platforms, something like that. He was talking a little bit spicy, I guess. And Herman Hulst made this comment. He said that he would rather help studios create new PlayStation IPs rather than buy studios outright. And I think Jim Ryan, it was either Jim Ryan or Herman Hulst, one of them said that throwing money at things won't make your games better or won't make your games good. So people took this as a shot, they throwing shots back at each other, they got this heat going back and forth.
No, I feel like
thoughts?
isn't that what they were doing for Naughty Dog to get The Last of Us 2 out? They're just throwing money. They didn't have like thousands of people or something.
Yeah, I think what he's saying is they cultivate, Sony has this reputation for cultivating their studios and not just throwing money at a whole bunch of studios to solve their problems.
I mean, if you buy a studio that knows how to make games, then I feel like that's all right.
Well, we know Microsoft don't know how to do that.
And I'm gonna be real. I don't see the problem with what Microsoft is doing. You know, I understand Sony throwing shots, but like, listen, if money is your advantage, use money. Money is Microsoft's advantage, and they're gonna choose to use it. So I don't knock them for that.
We'll see if it pay off. We gonna have to wait.
I mean, they threw money at Insomniac. I mean,
Insomniac didn't cost that much.
I mean, but they still threw money at it.
Yeah. I mean, they flirted with Insomniac for like 15 plus years. They flirted.
Yeah, Insomniac might as well already been a first party studio.
They bought them for like 200-some million, right? 230 million.
That's cheap as fuck.
And that's what PlayStation does. Like, they flirt with studios for a decade or more, and it'll be like, all right, we'll buy you now. Like, I don't. Has PlayStation ever like bought a studio, like an early studio, you know, that only has a few games under their belt? They always wait like really long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with either approach. You know, if you want to throw money around, if it works out for you, man, it works out for you. I don't see no problem. So we got to talk about this situation that's happening on Twitch with the naked chicks, the scantily clad women with the horse mask and the, you know, putting microphones up their ass and farting into the mics and bro, it's a mess over there. It's a mess over there. So yeah, like the ASMR section and the hot tub section on Twitch is getting out of control. Women are just doing, you know, listen, we understand you can't knock the hustle, but they are like going way too far and like losing their mind over there, man. Like they just taking it too far. I forgot her. I don't know what her name is, but she's like a big Twitch as Marath or something like that.
Yeah.
So they blocked her, right? She's been blocked since she did this crazy shit on Twitch this week.
They blocked two of the women that were doing that.
Yeah, and there was another woman who was doing it. But
how
here's
long's
the problem.
her ban this time? A day?
I don't know.
They might still be banned. I don't know.
Here's the problem with Twitch. Here's what Twitch pretty much comes out with this statement saying, "Hey, we're not gonna block people for being sexy, right? We're not gonna. If you want to be in a bikini and be in a hot tub on Twitch, fine. But the problem is that they put themselves into a predicament. Okay, where do you draw the line? You said you don't got no problem with people being sexy." But what exactly did you ban this woman for? Because she's farting into a mic, or she's putting like she got a horse head on and like busting it wide open on Twitch in leggings? Like, I don't think this is the right place for it. But you said like you didn't establish a line. Yeah. You said, "Oh, this is okay." So now this is a problem that you have to fix. Like you didn't draw a line. You didn't say what's okay. And like you can't really specify and like create parameters around this type of stuff. Like you can't say, "Oh, you can do this. You can be in a bikini in a hot tub, but you can't do this other off the wall shit," because it's like the same side. It is the different side of the same coin. You know,
Twitch
so like,
only has one rule. Twitch only has one real rule. You can't be black.
Oh,
that ass.
You ain't wrong about that. You are not wrong.
I mean, what do y'all
thoughts? The people behind that shit.
Yeah. Yo, I pulled up say that. Yo, I sent it to Jack one time, bro. I don't know if Jack remembers. This girl was like, she pulled the drawers to the side, but she only caught 3 days.
Oh yeah. She pulled a whole joint out, spread her ass, all that. That joint was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
Bro, she got banned for 72 hours, bro.
And Jack threatened to smack somebody, got 6 months.
I know. How does that work, bro?
I cursed somebody out and got 7 days.
You cursed someone out on
how
Twitter
it
and got, they took this nigga. This nigga BG got fired on his day off.
I told you that shit worked because you black.
They not gonna keep Amaranth banned.
And they go banned from Twitch, not even being on Twitch.
Makes them too much money.
Yeah, make them. I'm pretty sure she's made them millions of dollars in revenue. She's not.
Well, they got Dr. Disrespect's ass off. Yo, the Twitch situation got so bad. There was literally a poll on Twitter that said, "What would you rather have, a thought as a daughter or an irregular son?"
Nah, man. It'd be like that.
Oh, But
You gotta
You
choose
watching?
one or the
You be
other.
tuning in though, BG?
what?
You be tuning in? You be watching it?
No, I don't even go on Twitch, bro.
I
Like,
still haven't seen a hot tub stream before.
yeah, I've
I've
never
not
seen a
seen
hot
any
tub
of
stream.
them.
Like, it's, bro, like it's the women's. I blame the women who are doing this partially, but you gotta blame the simps. Like they be having.
I don't blame either party. I blame Twitch.
Yeah.
I blame Twitch and the people that run it because they like you said. Another thing, they speaking that they painted themselves in the corner. It's not against TOS to be sexy. We're not going to penalize you for that. So if a bitch farting the mic and somebody think it's sexy, how you banning her?
Exactly,
You just say you weren't gonna ban her. So
like some
I
niggas think that's hot.
I don't know if BG and Jet remember. I remember when they banned niggas for not like if you were just like had your webcam on, they used to ban you. Like nigga, get out some games.
Yeah, if you weren't playing the game and just talking, you got banned until they added the just chatting section.
Insane.
Yeah, it came a long way since then, huh?
Because what they're afraid of, Twitch is afraid of like that demographic of you're anti-woman and they're afraid of the feminists who say you're trying to just police women's freedom and their sexuality and everything like that. That's who they're afraid of.
Like, what's the crazy thing is that like women that were downplaying that whole stuff like 3 years ago are doing that thing right now.
Here's the even funnier thing though. By 2023, you cannot date a Twitch girl. That's the equivalent of an OnlyFans chick at this rate.
Oh, no, it definitely is. But like see, you can't. And I kind of got some flack for it. Like the equivalent of saying, if you're on Twitch, you can't be doing shit like that. They equivalent that to like being like a rapist sympathizer and shit like that, right? So you can't even criticize the shit without being misogynistic or you against women. Like, bro, this shit is crazy.
Any girl that uses those words is trash anyway. So you don't need to even associate with them.
Yeah, you just gotta let
they don't even know what that word means. It means that saying somebody's misogynistic is like saying a white person hates black people and is racist.
Hey, man.
It's the hatred of women. But apparently what misogynistic means now is having standards as a man.
Yeah, you can't criticize shit, right?
Oh,
so
hell no.
You just gotta fall back with this shit.
Yo, last night, this chick punched her boyfriend in back of the head twice. Hands all up in his face, cussing him out. And I'm sitting here looking at this shit. And girls sitting at my table are like, well, you don't know what he did to deserve that. And I looked over, I'm like, would you be saying that if it was a guy doing that to a girl?
They would.
Well, that's different. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah. When it starts hurting Twitch's money, that's when they'll do something about it. Because listen, if you wanna if you wanna bust it wide open and be showing your birth canal to random niggas online, hey man, there's a place for that. I just don't think Twitch is
not losing advertisers though.
Hey, man, that shit really turned to come soda.
Yeah,
and that's why I said, come 2022. You meet a chick out, or come 2023, you meet a chick out. Oh, what you do? I'm a Twitch streamer? Nah, you might as well be an OnlyFans hoe.
Yeah, you gotta be.
I don't want to talk to no Twitch. Well, you can't judge all of us. Well, hey, look, there's some girls that do cooking shows on OnlyFans, right, Jack? But you know what OnlyFans is about.
Yep.
Sure, you can cook on it, you can build Legos on it, or whatever.
Listen.
But at the end of the day, the perception of OnlyFans is you a hoe. And that is exactly where Twitch is going to be going.
It's gotten real bad. It's gotten to the point where like even me, who's listen, I believe women could do what they want. You of course respect all women, but it's at the point where if I click on a girl's profile, like on Twitter, and I don't see an OnlyFans link, I'm shocked. That's because like most of them do. Most of them do at this point.
You ain't like yet.
I'm like, like if you just go down, find random women on, especially in like the gaming and the cosplay sector.
Oh,
7 out of 10 got OnlyFans. Just randomly
click on them. A lot of that shit go hand in hand if you think about it.
And that's what it's gonna happen, on Twitch. Is like, listen, you may not be a woman who's like, doing all that stuff on Twitch, but that's what people are gonna expect because that's all they see.
Yep.
Oh. So like I said, BG, A regular son or a Twitch daughter? What you picking?
Uh,
I'll take the son.
Like I said, Bob was right though. The worst thing you could be on Twitch is a black male. Listen,
Oh yeah.
you fuck, bro. You're not getting no viewership. First of all, if you get banned for saying the N, you can say the N word with the A on the end. You're getting banned. By the way, Amaram, she said N with the ER on the end of it. She got banned for like
No,
a
she
day.
said groceries.
Yeah. Then she said groceries instead of like. Come on, bro. It's just so much. The chick was getting drunk. One of the chicks was like getting a cat intoxicated.
Didn't
Slapped
she
a sticker on their face.
suplex the cat too?
I think that was her.
Yeah.
I can't remember. They did
Yeah,
all
they
these
did.
together,
Yeah.
man.
I hate cats, but even I wouldn't suplex a cat.
Bro, they've been wilding on her, bro. She always come back. She'll be back.
Oh yeah, she'll be. Yo, these chicks
Yeah,
are
she
like the
was.
Terminator. I'll be back.
Shit, that's crazy.
Like, look, it is what it is. They're just letting feminism and white. And, yeah, I'll be 100% honest. Anything good online, white women destroy. I'm just gonna say it. Just say it. That's how I felt for like the last 5 years. White women destroy everything.
I mean,
Anything you like, white women destroy. You can even look at music. You can look at video games. You can look at Hollywood. White women destroy everything because they're the
might not
most
be wrong about
privileged. They're the most privileged group of people in Western society, but they act like they're oppressed more than black people. I literally
is
have
true.
white
That is
girls
true.
at work tell me, "You don't know how it feels to be oppressed and to be a part of the page." I'm like, "Bitch, you're white. I'm black. How you gonna tell me I don't know what it feels like? Get the fuck out of here."
You remember when they were saying Karen was a hate term and it's equivalent to saying the
Yeah.
N-word?
So,
Like, bro, what the fuck?
the problem is you literally have a powerful, privileged group that is using their power to complain that they have no power and they're oppressed, and that's how they get their way and they destroy shit. See, when we complain, we can't get shit done because niggas don't got power. But if like white people and white women complain, and white women complain more than white men, they get shit done. The only other people that get shit done quicker than white women is irregulars.
I saw that's true. I saw the developer, the black developer who made that game on the Nintendo Switch. I think it's only on Nintendo Switch. That running
runner?
game.
No,
Yeah.
it's on everything.
Yes, multiplat.
You talking about Aerial Knight?
Yeah, Aerial Knight. He brought up
Yes.
the fact that he's brought up before that there aren't any like black characters in Smash Bros. Ultimate, and there's so many characters on there. He said he can't bring up the fact that there's not any black characters without like people making jokes about Donkey Kong
Or Game & Watch.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I cackled a little bit when I saw that. I cackled a little bit.
I will say this though, that the reason there's no black characters in Smash Brothers is the same reason there's really no white characters in Smash Brothers. All those characters are Asian, they're Japanese.
Well, they're
With
made by
probably the
Japanese
exception
companies.
of Samus. It's a Japanese, like, I really hate when people do that. Like, for example, they say that anime needs more representation. Bitch, they're 99.999999% Asian people in anime. Like, I don't care if they have blue hair, yellow hair, red hair, big eyes, small eyes. Like, these are all supposed to be depictions of Japanese people.
We were talking about that in the Discord yesterday. How we really don't want like Asian people representing black people because they'll have you out here looking crazy.
Yeah,
they have you.
So, like, look, it makes sense to have that criticism of a Western company because, in the West, we have multitudes of races and things like that. But, like, you can't criticize Japan for not putting in non-Japanese characters. They make Japanese shit, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But look, if Japan starts trying to do this diversity bullshit, you know what's going to happen to manga and shit? It's going to end up like Marvel and DC Comics. Trash. Let them be Japanese. Let them... It's like, you can't go to Bollywood in India and tell them you need more white people in your movies. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's Bollywood. It's fucking India.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't really think of any black characters that would.
Battle Network 6.
Mm.
I think we're back.
You back?
Yeah, just load it back up for
Let
me.
me take it up. Let me take it up.
Yeah, we're back.
It's good, everybody.
Yeah, we back. Hey, I
Yeah.
pulled up to talk on the topic real quick, but I had something else to talk about, man. Something. It's got to be done. I told Jack about it. I gotta leave the Tony community, man. I gotta denounce them niggas, bro. I was watching the last episode of Weapon Wheel. Mocha calling out Tony Esquire guys looking crazy. Then you got other Tonys not beating no games. I gotta, we gotta just stick to the Yokio name, man. These Tonys out here crazy.
Are you dropping Tony? You dropping the Tony name altogether?
I'm dropping the Tonys. There's like 5 Tonys. They all on some nut shit. So
Damn, bro.
Nigga, you kind of wonder.
We know you as Tony, though, man.
chill. I'm leaving the Tony community, man. Just it's Yokio, alright?
So we got to call you Yokio? That don't even roll off the tongue for. I mean,
I ain't calling you Yokio.
This shit crazy.
Hey, man, I know you as Tony, man. I
ain't trying to be associated with them niggas, man.
I don't blame you, but we know you as Tony.
Jack, you want to do a super chat break?
Oh shit, I almost forgot. Let me see.
Hey, I apologize for the rat internet. Hey man, we got what I got? I got 4 weeks until Verizon. Just 4 weeks, folks, until Verizon. And I promise y'all, internet never going down again. All right.
See, you talking like Phil Spencer. Don't do that.
If my after August 1st, which is my birthday, by the way, y'all should send me something. Put my Cash App down there. After August 1st,
you got money for $70 games. You don't need it.
If my internet ever goes down, okay, wait. If my internet ever goes down for more than 30 seconds after August 1st, then I'll give y'all a free stream every time it happens. More than 30 seconds at a time.
Free stream?
A free stream, yeah.
What?
Whatever they want. Free. A request, whatever they want. I promise y'all. After August 1st.
All right, we gotta set the first game that's requested. Has to be I'd say has to be
Super Monkey Ball 2.
Dream Daddy.
Nah, they go
I did Dream Daddy already.
Yeah, I know, I remember.
Super Monkey Ball is a terrible game that I would hate, so
it's actually not, but
yeah, they game not that bad, bro.
But yeah, I promise y'all, after August 1st, this is never happening again. The Verizon gonna come in clutch. It's gonna be all good. Yo, we've been back up. I'm gonna have 1,000 over 1,000. Life is gonna be great, bro.
Oh my god, bro, I would love that, bro.
Oh man, I can't wait. I could taste the speed. I could taste it, Jack. I could smell it.
I'm at the mood to get in there. Like, oh yeah, well you moving, right? Yeah, I would have to move too.
1,000 over 1,000.
Woo. Oh, are you still gonna have some problem? Are you staying in New York?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
The state of New York.
Oh shit! Hold on. Chuck wanted me to bring this up, bro. Hey, come on. Hey, why you meet this nigga in your drawers, bro? This nigga BG where I met Chop in his drawers. Is this
y'all
true?
really believe this nigga Chop?
Chop said, okay, so Chop bought a monitor for me. He said when he
oh
showed
my
up,
god.
He said you had on an oversized Jiggy merch hoodie and some underwear. He said that's what you had on.
Do y'all really believe? Y'all really believe that this? Y'all really believe
Bro,
I came downstairs and outside in my drawers? Y'all really believe this nigga?
And then did he tell you what I told him to tell you?
Yeah. This nigga said he was going to try to rob me. As if first of all, like like you think I'm new to the game? You must think I'm real new to the game. If you think that I came downstairs, to meet a Bronx nigga without anything on me. Okay,
wait, so you had the strap in the back of the
listen. Listen. I'm not meeting a Bronx nigga nowhere without something on me. Trust me, okay? I know how these Bronx niggas get down.
Back of the drawers, I'm crying.
I know how these Bronx dudes get down. I did not go down there naked. Hey. Pun intended. I did not go down there naked.
Nah. Let me tell you what happened. He said you came downstairs. You was in a hoodie, some drawers, and you had the monitor and a black bag.
Hey, this nigga lying. First of all, no. Let me tell you why this nigga lied. Let me tell you why this nigga lied. Okay, no. I came downstairs with just the monitor, right? And this nigga because he had to take a lift back, right? Because he took the train to my spot. So he asked me, yo, you got any bags to put this in? Because I don't want to carry it outside like this. So I went and got a black bag for him. He asked for the bag. What do you, yo, this is why you can't, yo, niggas always like twist the story, bro. Like,
So he put some sauce on it. All right.
he put mad sauce on it. I definitely had shorts on. They weren't boxers. they were shorts. I did have a Jiggy hoodie on. I had the Jiggy hoodie on.
Yes,
you know.
sir.
But bro, I had Nike shorts on. That nigga capping.
Were they short shorts?
No, bro. They were past my knees. So if anything, this nigga Chop was checking me out. That's what he was doing.
I'm about to say, if you get robbed of some Jiggy merch, that's a fucking LBG. God damn.
This nigga Chop
not
was checking me
promo.
out. That's the
That's not
problem.
Uh-huh.
We all know Chop has been kind of sus, so that's probably what he was probably checking out my legs and shit. That's what it was.
The only thing you need to get rid of Chop is just throw a dildo. He'll go after that.
Hey, yo, I know y'all gonna do my man's like that. That's crazy.
Hey, I fuck with Chop though.
That's the homie right
Hey, bro. He told me that sounded like some shit you would do. I ain't even gonna lie.
Imagine
Nah,
this
it
being
seemed like
one.
some shit like you ain't you know. He pulled up. You was in the drawers. You threw the hoodie on, just took it downstairs in the black.
Bro,
that sounded like
bro,
some shit I could see you doing.
Chop is a
bro.
weird nigga. Imagine the story you want to tell after meeting a nigga that you want to run back and tell, hey yo, I saw this nigga in his drawers. Like what? How is that the story you wanna like make up? That's the story you want to make up and tell niggas? Come on, dog. You these Bronx niggas is different. These Bronx niggas is different, man. Let's talk about Nintendo.
You don't want to do super chats?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, we got I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it says VopZX. He donated. He said, Guardians of the Galaxy will be hot garbage. Also, BG, do you ever use an oven and/or stove when you have an air fryer? Does an air fryer make everything else redundant?
It kind of does.
You can't like obviously you can't put like anything uncooked in there. You can't put like raw meat in there. You can't put like raw meat.
Yeah, it's on certain air fryers you can.
Nah, bro,
Well,
my air fryer, I be putting that shit like that.
Actually, yeah,
You gotta know how to do it. You gotta know how to do it.
No,
But,
no,
like-
it's nothing crazy. You can put every steaks, chicken, like pork, all raw in there. And
Yeah,
just
I had a
cook
steak out of
normally.
air fryer before.
Bro, that shit is fine. It makes
Yeah,
perfect pork chops. Everything is perfect.
There's
Chicken wings,
certain
perfect.
things I
that
put
shit
in there.
raw
Like
there.
I would still cook like completely raw stuff on a stove, but like yeah, I guess technically you can, but like
Yeah,
like
there's no
for
problem.
example, like the chicken that you buy in bags, that you would like put in the microwave, you could just throw that in the air fryer. It's quicker and it actually cooks it better than a microwave would. So
BG,
stuff
are
like
you
that.
giving cooking advice?
No, sir. I'm just
BG told me
talking.
when he said he puts chicken in a microwave. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I
Put
kind
chicken in a microwave.
cooked chicken that's already cooked. Like the Tyson stuff you buy in the freezer aisle. It's already
You put it in the oven. You don't put it in a microwave.
Yeah, bro, that's the oven
sir.
stuff.
I mean, I think they got microwave
definitely-
instructions, but I wouldn't.
There's
you don't.
literally microwave instructions on the back.
There can be, but that's not the way to do it.
I mean, it's already cooked, but I wouldn't cook.
All
it.
right,
that's
so
not
so
the
you niggas gonna tell me that the niggas who made it is wrong.
Bro, they
No,
can tell me.
You
they
could
t- they-
microwave a hot pocket, but that's not the best
Bro,
way
they
to
told
make
me to
it.
put
Oh,
pizza
man.
rolls
Here
in
we
the
go.
microwave, but I put that stuff in the oven.
Here we
bro.
go.
Yeah,
Nah,
just
nah,
get
nah.
some
Left-
plate when you go to lift
leftovers-
it up and
Yeah, leftover chicken. Of
Leftovers-
course, you
Yeah,
leftovers-
this
Nah, nah, nah,
motherfucker
nah.
probably
Leftovers,
puts
I
hot.
put-
He
I put
probably
it on-
puts hot dogs in the
Nah,
microwave.
leftovers.
too.
I
Oh,
put that
man.
shit in the air
Nah,
fryer. Put it in the
leftovers.
reheat mode in the air
I
fryer.
heat
and
up on
that
the
shit's
stove,
fire.
but the microwave food, but it'd be like 4 minutes or 50 in the oven. I'll be putting it in the microwave. I'm with
That's
BG,
not,
man.
but you eating that
Nah,
soggy
bro.
ass
That's
shit though, not
trash.
It's not
crispy.
soggy. It's not.
Bro, what
nah,
kind of
Yeah, you might
microwave
live
you
in
got
air
there?
Nah, I got some. My
Like
microwave fine.
all of this shit be saying, oh, put in the microwave for 4 or 5 minutes on high.
I
So-
don't like
Yeah,
that shit.
because you know why?
Yeah.
Who do they
that's-
have to accommodate, Jack?
Oh, for broke niggas.
Exactly.
Anyway, Jack, you wanna continue? Go ahead,
Yeah,
Jack.
we got Tarek Ahmed. He said Among Us stream? Possibly. We got Monkey Power, aka Epic Monk 88. He said, what do you guys think of the Resident Evil Netflix cast?
Yo,
Remember.
the
Wasn't it all
fact,
black or something?
how the yo, they killed
We talked about
Wesker.
that. We talked about that.
Oh yeah,
last
we
week.
did talk about that. Yeah. What y'all saying?
Not only did they make Wesker black, they made him bald.
Oh, that's a double negative right there.
Double homicide.
All right, we got Andrew Wilkins. He says Blandrew is more evidence that only Sony has a gaming fan base full of men that aren't girly liars and have an above average IQs. What the hell?
Repeat that. I don't get how I get thrown into that equation.
Yeah, he said you're proof that only Sony has a gaming fan base full of men that aren't girly liars and have above average IQs. That's what Andrew Wilkins said.
I thought Blandrew was a Sony hater though.
Yeah, he's saying. I guess he's saying that he's representative of Nintendo fans. I guess. Hold on, Andrew Wilkins. He donated again. He said PlayStation fans aren't mad about Starfield. Xbox fans are all lying punks. Smooth, if Xbox is the best box, then why does the disc edition of PS5 outsold Series S and X's? I don't know if Smooth is there right now. We got Respect My Mind. He sent the big boy $20 donation. He said Xbox is like James Harden telling Joe Harris that he's the best shooter in the world, knowing they capping. Oh man. Andrew Wilkins again. He said, why are all Xbox fans with their fraud selves omit to bring up all the low-res muzzle flashes, OG Xbox looking particles, and sparks in Halo Infinite's MP?
Wait, what?
Hey, BG, make sure you give me all of Andrew Wilkins' money exclusively, just him and him alone. Thank you.
We got Callum Hunter. He said, everyone hit the damn like button. I agree. We got Ruffle Mutt. He said, the PlayStation bias in this podcast is really getting really getting out of hand. I love The Last of Us 2 gameplay, but there was nothing special about it. Along with God of War 3, and Puppeteer, gameplay was more creative. Okay.
So here, I got to rebuttal this because this is absolute retardation in regular nature. You love something, but it isn't special. What's more important? For you to love and enjoy something, or for it to be unique and irregular?
You were. I think he's referring to when you said nobody else could make a Last of Us, a God of War, Uncharted, and stuff like that.
I'm going to repeat what I said until it's done. Shut up, because people can copy what Nintendo does. Like they've made Pokemon copies, they made Metroid copies, they made Mario copies, but nobody can copy what Sony does because they simply don't have the talent and the capacity and the budget to do so. That is a fact. You cannot debate it. You cannot like it, but reality is reality. Like y'all get way too much in your feelings about this bullshit. Oh my god, I love the gameplay, but it's not unique. Who the fuck cares if it's unique if it's amazing?
That was a good point.
When I go to buy a new car or a new anything, I didn't care that the 3080 wasn't unique. Does the shit work good and work well? Yes, it does. Okay, I'm cool. Like this whole unique, it has to like go get a different hobby. Gaming has been around for so long. Nearly everything conceivable has been done. Same with Hollywood.
Yeah, that's most.
It's not unique. I mean, I love it. It's great. It's polished. It's pretty much perfect, but it's not. Shut up, God. And these are the same niggas that have been playing Mario Bros. For 30 fucking years. It's not unique, but the only thing different you're playing, you're still jumping on turtles, you're still stomping Goombas, kicking shells and throwing fireballs. You're just doing the same shit you've been doing on Nintendo, just different variations of it for the past 30 fucking years.
The thing is, go ahead.
We're all gonna play Metroid. We're all gonna be playing another 2D Metroid with mazes and power-ups and bosses, missiles, super missiles, red doors, blue doors, and green doors. But guess what? We're going to enjoy it. But we're not sitting up here, Metroid Dread is amazing, but it's not unique. Like, shut up.
No, the thing is, you were acting like it was impossible, but we have examples for, like, even if you wanted to compare The Last of Us, you could compare it to Metal Gear Solid or Splinter Cell, which are just as beloved as. Yes.
No, sir.
Oh my god.
So you mean to tell me Metal Gear Solid isn't as beloved? Actually, it's more beloved than The Last of Us.
I don't think it's a better game.
It's not. First of all, Metal Gear doesn't sell half as much as The Last of Us. What's the highest selling Metal Gear? Like 5 million?
Let's check.
Second of all, I don't think dragging your dick across the desert for 20, 30 hours is the same thing as The Last of Us. Like, how are you gonna compare The Last of Us to Splinter Cell and
They're
Metal
both
Gear?
games.
Hey,
They're both
Bond-
stealth
Bond
games.
on
That's
it
the
today.
point
Are
of
you
it.
serious,
Bond on it
Blandrew?
today, man.
Like, you are a super agent with tons of communication, gadgetry, and technology. Where in The Last of Us, you're literally crafting with duct tape, arrows, and fucking cloth. You don't have codex. You don't get intel. You're literally transversing an apocalypse as opposed to, hey, super agent, here's your mission of infiltration and here's your gadgetry.
Jack needs to finish super chats.
All right.
Blandrew, you've been making some dumbass points this podcast. I'm sorry.
Hey, look that up, Blandrew.
Bob, you ain't even make a point.
I didn't make a point?
You really didn't. I mean,
How?
you literally.
You literally compared. Oh, people have made a game. First of all, the funny thing is The Last of Us came after Metal Gear, and it came
Okay.
after Splinter Cell. And when The Last of Us came out, not one damn review you'll ever find will ever compare it to Metal Gear or Splinter Cell.
Would you like to make a bet on that?
Go ahead, find one.
Would you like to make a bet on that?
Outside of it being a stealth game, you will not have anybody making direct comparisons like, oh, these games are very similar. Fuck out of here.
Uh-oh.
This super chat's crazy.
Like, Blandrew, I don't know what the, like, you're just mad because smaller indie developers can do what Nintendo does and sometimes do it better. Case in point, AM2R, Metroid, and they make tons of indie developers try to make what Nintendo makes and sometimes do it better. But full-fledged studios can't do what Sony makes. And you're like, oh, but they can if they want to. Shut up. And I don't even be liking these Sony games like that, and you be making dumbass points.
Sheesh.
Oh man.
Y'all ready to? All right, so we got we got Callum Hunter again. He says Smooth's nose is growing like Pinocchio's right now. We got Tarek Ahmed again. He said, "You expecting a nibble who liked the conduit to be reliable?" He's referring to Shokio. We got Tony Esquire. He said, "For BG and Bond, do you guys have suggestions for keyboard and mouse setup for first-person shooters? I'm enjoying Battlefield 4 and Modern Warfare on PC, but it's real on these PC streets."
The best recommendation I can give you for a mouse is go to Best Buy, bring some hand sanitizer, test out all the mice, wipe off your hands, choose the best one. Or also go to Rocket Jump Ninja's channel. Have you heard of that guy? Any of you?
Yeah.
No.
Rocket Jump Ninja literally buys every mouse and reviews it, categorizes it, sizes it. So, he'll give you the dimensions of the mouse so you can compare it with your hand. Because I got a large hand. So I use a Razer wireless mouse. What am I using right now? Let me find it.
Hey man, just get the Model O wireless. Amazing mouse.
And it's not. I have a Razer Namo Chroma. It's not like the best rated mouse, but again, mouse is something that's on your own personal feel. Like, yes, things can be. I have a Razer Mambo wireless. Some things can be. There's objectively better mice that are faster, more accurate, this, that, and the third. But like, the comfort for your mouse is something you personally have to like. There's no two hands are the same.
I'm a Logitech fanboy, so I just go with Logitech mouse and keyboards. They're best ones.
And that right there proves my point because Logitech makes amazing stuff. I don't like Logitech's mice. I don't like how they feel in your hands. I like the Razer Death Adder and the Razer Chroma. I like how those feel because I just got big hands. But yeah, Rocket Jump Ninja, you'll get all the sizes and dimensions. You can measure your hands, everything. As far as keyboards go, I mean, a quality keyboard's a quality keyboard. I don't really think how do you feel about that, BG? Then a quality keyboard is pretty much a quality keyboard.
Yeah, I prefer compact keyboards though for gaming, like the 10 keyless.
When they got the
10 keyless keyboard.
Wait, you don't have the number lock on yours?
Nope.
Ew.
Nope.
Yeah, I need the full.
Yeah, I like
keyboard.
the full keyboard. Yeah. All right. We got Lucky 806. He said, "Surprise BG's in." Oh Lord, this is untimely. He said, "Surprise BG's internet connection is still up after the Net 7 Game 7 lost. Brooklyn in shambles right now." Well, the internet was shortly in shambles right after you said that. So we
Is
got
BG a Sixers fan or a his sports allegiance has changed by the
yeah. Who you
day?
fuck with? Who you fuck with in the NBA? BG. Who your team?
I'm gonna be real with you. I've never really had a team. So you won't see me like front running for nobody. But I'm pro New York. I'll say that.
All right. We got Mr. Oshido. He said, "Which Xbox studios is better than PlayStation's best studios?" Right now, I gotta say, yeah,
none of them.
None right now.
We
Yeah,
got
speaking of that, Jack, I seen a poll or somebody or a bunch of people voted Halo 4 as the best Halo. I'm like, man, shit like that just makes you want to throw people off a cliff.
I heard a lot of people say Halo 4 was shit though. Well,
Halo, I streamed that. Halo 4 is an abomination.
I want to say all that.
An absolute pile of dog shit. Like,
oh man.
oh my, like 3/4. I hope Infinite is good, but Halo 4 was. I don't even know what those mechanized jabronis were, but that game was dog shit.
You mean, was it the Mantis?
How much more is left, Jack?
It's not that many more. We got Fear's the greatest motivator. He said, "Hey BG, you heard about what happened to Candace?" Oh yeah, you heard about
I don't know who that is.
Okay, I'm thinking you'll take another donation. Fear is the greatest motivator again. It said, "So if she pull her cheeks out, 72 hours banned. But if I pull my beef rank and start busting all over my new PS5, I'm just banned?" Yes. We got Brian Lobo. How was Twitch quick to take action when they canceled to stream the Nintendo Direct, but they go full Stevie Wonder to their own platform? Is being sexified. They gotta keep the same energy.
Wait, what happened?
He's talking about Twitch, not Oh yeah, because
okay, gotcha.
In Bandai HD said Twitch simp sniped the pod on Bond's Truths. We got La Hellboy. He said
What on Bond's Truths?
Sniped the pod when it went down.
Oh.
We got La Hellboy. He says unmod Alex. He timed me out on some gay stuff. Yikes.
We don't use that. We don't use that word. We use a regular.
Well, he didn't spell it correctly. We got Tony Esquire. He says, "Yo, WWP. I've been supporting since 2016 from my Tony Wood account. Don't really know BG, Bond, Jack, and Smooth, but had a problem with the disrespect to BG last week. I'll fall back just explaining."
Jack, can I interrupt you for 1 second?
Yeah, what's up?
750 people. We are not even at 300 likes. What's going on, people?
Yikes. Hey, man, I tell you, the chat on some weird shit this week, man.
Oh, we gonna keep running through super chats for these topics. That shit needs to be up to 500 for real, guys. Like, this is kind of ridiculous. We don't ask for much, but that like button is free. And YouTube algorithm, like, look, I'll be straight up with you right now. Unless you want YouTube overrun by white women, please hit the like button. Because if not, yeah, that's exactly where you think it's going to end at Twitch. Oh no, they're going to spill into YouTube next. Like, for real, like, the reason why these girls get so popular is because their audiences actually hit the damn like button. Our audiences don't. Yeah. And then y'all complained about the platforms going to hell in a handbasket. Like, yeah, did you hit the damn like button?
Them Simps is definitely hitting the like button.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Shit, if they're buying fucking bathwater, but they can't hit a like button, what the fuck?
Yeah, you just did. All right, we got Grimey's last hair strand. Wow.
Damn, he bald.
Grimey's definitely bald. That's the homie though. What do you think will get pushed back first? Metroid Prime 4 or Legends hairline? They roasted Legend and Grimy. God damn. Hey, both of them dudes my mans, man. I can't condone it. Which one gonna get pushed back first though? You know what? I'm not gonna answer that. Which one y'all think?
I never seen this man's hairline.
You seen Legend hairline before? He in the Discord. Well, I'll show you later. Okay, we got Mocha Stiff Bob. What the fuck kind of names are these? I wish Ratchet and Clank was harder than my username. All right, man. All right, We got Tony Esquire. He said, "I'm not. It's not much, but I support black content creators. Blandrew, cool too. What up, my guy? You know, Blandrew's black as well."
Yeah.
We got Rossetti.
Sure, because we've never seen Blandrew, to be honest.
No,
I
remember seeing
BG, we might need verification. We might need you to verify this.
Oh,
you know,
man.
Blandrew got, like, Blandrew got
BG is the
some-
consultant.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
BG is-
rebooting myself as the white man, but go ahead.
You should, you
Shit.
should.
Yo, if I never showed my face on my channel, I'd be white just so I couldn't be banned.
Facts.
Because I feel like that's how these Twitter and YouTube and Twitch work. Like, is this nigga black? No, okay, let him slide. So he's gonna slap somebody. Is he black? Nope, 6 months. They Rodney King to Jack move Johnny's ass.
Oh, they definitely did. Let me see.
Come on, guys. Those likes should be at least at 400. We really gonna start putting in commercials.
At 362 right now.
Yo, BG, you, with your shitty ass internet, you should put in some dial-up tones. Till them likes get up.
Oh, shit. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, we only got 3 more. We got Rossetti. He said, "This is for Blandrew's hospital bills after that KO." Damn. We got Tyrone G. He said, "Bond, come on. You know the movement in The Last of Us 2 does not does absolutely have a Metal Gear influence."
Is he serious?
I believe so, yes. I have heard people compare Last of Us to Metal Gear. I have seen it.
Like, you know, there's like tons of games where like you can crouch and walk, right?
Yes.
God.
All right. This is the last one I see for now. It says, "B Staples, Naughty Dog / Santa Monica are definitely elite, but Xbox got studios that can compete with the rest. Id Software, Obsidian, Bethesda, Playground, Coalition, etc." There you go.
Okay. Let me just mention 2 things before we get to the last topic, which is the Nintendo E3 conference. So Capcom has confirmed that there will be Resident Evil Village DLC. So they didn't say when or what exactly.
I don't even think they've started working on it yet, though. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be playing as Chris, if I had to guess.
Yes.
But yeah, there's gonna be DLC, and Cyberpunk returns to the PlayStation Store on June 21st.
Ew.
And they already said that the PS4 version still has trouble. So if you're getting the game, try to play it on a PS4 Pro or PS5. The base PS4 still doesn't run the game properly at all, according to them. So
Yeah. Also, Jet was preaching about RE8. It's not all that, bro. You tripping, BG?
RE8 definitely it's type mid, bro.
I ain't gonna listen to this.
You know the problem.
I ain't
The
gonna.
problem with RE8 don't have a high replay value like all the other Resident Evil games.
That's
to
cap.
me.
That is big cap.
Nah, man.
That's
I like
hard cap.
It's like the first Resident Evil game I played in years to where I didn't want to replay it, bro.
Mm.
I played RE4 for the first time like last year, and that game is.
RE8 has way better replay value than 7.
I
Way
disagree.
better.
I disagree.
No, sir.
But I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you. Think what you want, since we got to move on to talk about Nintendo. Because they be saying we won't be, treating Nintendo fairly around here. Gotta give
You
them
put
give them their time.
Nintendo's direct predictions behind a paywall.
No.
that's you.
We ran out of time. No, we ran out of time, and I kind of forgot. So that's
what you're calling it?
I forgot.
Yeah, running out of time. Okay.
Bruh, we gonna talk about it now, Blandrew.
man.
We gonna give them all the time now.
I mean, you were at church, Blandrew.
Oh yeah, Blake, you weren't even here, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what were you gonna say?
You supposed to be the prediction, the big Nintendo guy on the panel.
Nah, he was too busy throwing turds at the pastor or some shit like that.
What the fuck is that?
Huh? Anyway, y'all wild. Let's talk about Nintendo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, he said something. He said something like that last week.
Did he?
Yeah, like he was like, oh, in the bathroom or something like that.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay. Hey, yo.
I'm lost. I don't want to know. Nintendo E3 press conference. Okay, so we got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. It's got a 2022 release window. I mean, got that.
I don't expect that releasing in 2023. I think that's 23.
What?
Really? Okay.
Yep, I don't think that's coming out next year.
Well, they got a new trailer. They got Link flying through the sky. There's some floating islands. A glimpse at some new weapons and abilities. There was a flamethrower, a water style teleport system. Yeah,
Water
all that,
style.
all that stuff. What's the
That-
thoughts
Hey,
on
man, that
how's this
shit-
looking? How's this looking?
That shit look like DLC. That shit definitely dropping next year, Blandrew. You tripping?
No, it doesn't look. No,
It's
I thought it
definitely
looked
dropping
great. I didn't
next
think it looked
year.
like DLC, but I don't know what people were expecting with a sequel from Breath of the Wild. I kind of imagined it would take place in the same world. I wasn't expecting a whole new, dimension that we were going to be exploring through.
Yeah, we seen
No,
that like
no.
that first reveal trailer.
Yeah, unless
That
people were
was
expecting
looked
it to
like
be
a fun
all
one.
underground or something, I fully expected that whole world to be there, just expanded. And I guess they're going towards the sky now.
Is this like the first sequel to keep the same art style?
I think so. I think, yeah,
I don't think
I would
so,
say
'cause
so.
Majora's-
Well, yeah, you're
So
right.
that's
Majora
Majora's
and
Mask.
Ocarina of Time, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, so they've
So,
done something like this before.
How
Yeah.
long do you think it will take Trey and Baron to beat this one?
Oh
At least
man.
18 months.
Well, Trey beat it in the summer, I remember. So he beat it fairly quickly. He just didn't want to rush through it and have.
That shit took him a long time.
He
I was
told me
done
he
that
didn't
shit.
He told me he didn't want to beat it because he didn't want to have nothing to play on his Switch, so he took his time with it.
Oh, so he savored
was
it.
the
Hybrid
quick game,
Powerhouse?
though.
What?
Yeah.
That-
So
that's
he
the-
he basically made it last until Ultra Street Fighter 2 came out.
This
He
nigga
was
had
itching his
one
plate
loaf.
time. That's
He had,
crazy.
he had one loaf of bread, so he was trying to make that shit last a month.
That's crazy.
That's the dumbest thing that gamers say. Oh, I'm trying to savor it. Like, nigga, it's a video game.
Yeah, Jack taking like 30 hours to beat Ratchet and Clank when everybody else beating it in like a day or so.
Hey Jack, talk to these niggas. I still ain't beat that shit either. I don't know how to beat.
I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. A lot of these
Facts.
motherfuckers ran through on
Oh,
normal.
okay, well, there
Niggas
you
playing
go.
on easy. Niggas playing on
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. If you playing on an actual harder difficulty, you're not gonna run through that game like that.
All right.
Your guns level up
Yeah.
slow as hell. Great game, by the way.
Anything else on Breath of the Wild? Any other comments?
I
No,
hope.
it looks like. Go
I
ahead.
hope weapon durability is tweaked. I hope stamina is tweaked. I hope there's actually a real antagonist instead of a magical cloud from Final Fantasy III. I hope there's actual characters and a story in the game.
Oh,
Let's be real. Like,
Mm.
the game was a good sandbox, but as far as story, characters, enemies, protagonists, antagonists, the game was fucking bare bones and dry as fuck.
Hey, Bun. I asked. I was talking to Kofi and him, and I was because I had heard somebody else say. Actually, I heard Zaire. He was saying like, what if Zelda was a little bit, not even just cinematic. What if it just had like a little bit more of a story or like voice act? Bro, I asked him that question. You would have thought I asked them did they suck dick or something. They got mad as hell. They was like, what the fuck, Zelda with a story? This ain't no fucking PlayStation. I'm like, yo.
They've had that back in the day though with Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword.
And Ocarina of Time.
Bro, you
Yeah.
would've thought- that joint was crazy. The reaction, the comment section was mad. I'm like, damn, I just asked. Shit, I'm sorry.
And
Okay,
can
no
we
problem.
actually get some temples instead of just fighting 4 Megazords?
I don't mind the what were they, the Guardians or whatever. I didn't mind that. I just want them to be like elemental or something. They were too samey.
Yep. I'll be
I
honest
think
with you, the game was fucking good, but it's definitely one of the more overrated games out there that got more praise than it definitely needed to be getting.
I disagree with that.
I need to finally beat this game on PC. I really do at 4K. I do that Simu
Hey, B, I
emulator.
need to play an official version, sir. What are you saying you're doing?
No, I can't
No.
play. That game looks terrible on Switch. I'm gonna have to play this on PC, the PC version.
Yikes.
Well, at least you bought the official version first, right? 'Cause,
Yeah,
you know,
I do
Blank-
have it. Yeah, I do have the real
All right,
version.
all right.
Is that okay, Blandrew? I bought the real version. Can I play the PC version instead?
I don't mind. I don't mind, sir, as long as you supported Nintendo and Zelda.
Got you. Okay.
Hold on. I got a question.
Hold on.
So you're all about supporting the developers, right, Blandrew?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
To the maximum effect, or how do you feel about them? Buying
It-
used or what?
No, I buy my games new.
So you think we should all support developers to the maximum effect, right?
I mean, new. You can wait for a sale or something, but as long as you're buying the game new and not just stealing it on PC, I don't really mind.
So what do you think these niggas on Game Pass doing?
Uh-oh.
Well, Microsoft, I guess, from what I heard about Game Pass, Microsoft basically pays whatever they need for the games to be profitable or whatever on the Xbox, and then that's just it.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Hey, we never talked about this, but BG and Blandrew was going at it back and forth on the timeline. What was it, last week? Right after the Nintendo event. I remember that.
It wasn't that
Oh, yeah.
spicy, you know.
What?
It was a little,
What week are they not?
it was a little spicy.
Nah,
It was a little-
BG and Tony were not this Tony, but Tony Polanco were just trying their
See, I
hardest
gotta
to.
denounce the Tonys, bro.
We're just trying their hardest to come after that event and call it trash. I'm like, what were we expecting from a sequel to Breath of the Wild? He was like, man, this game looked just like the first one graphically. I'm like, okay.
That wasn't
all we were
He
saying, all we were saying was that the stuff that Nintendo doesn't even bother to do in their games, PlayStation or Microsoft would get destroyed for it.
That's
Like
true.
what? Like wait, like what?
voice
Bare
acting, anti-alias thing,
Online.
any kind of online network play, matchmake, like, bro,
Like, okay,
their
like for-
online is worse than Xbox in 2002.
I don't
Like-
think you
like-
guys follow a lot of Nintendo fans then, because a lot of Nintendo fans do go well outside of like voice acting and stuff. Nintendo fans
Y'all
do
still buy the
constantly.
games and play them though. Y'all don't really.
Oh, that
Yeah.
can be said for everything. Like even the people that try to boycott games, they still buy
Nintendo
it.
fans
Yeah.
constantly
Like-
do what?
Like attack Nintendo for the.
No,
for,
they
what do you call
don't.
it?
No, they
No.
don't.
Yes,
Because
they do.
Ni-
The Nintendo
nigga-
online service, they go after that. They went after the price for Skyward Sword.
No, because niggas like you and Player Essence and all the rest of your Mary Jabroni or regular ass crew called me a hater for a decade just for pointing out the god fucking damn obvious. Stop that bullshit, please.
Mind on it today, boy.
Stop.
Yeah.
Like I said,
The shit you literally just said that Nintendo fans complain about, I've been talking about for a literal decade, and in that whole decade, you've been complaining and calling me a hater.
I don't think I
Stop.
talked to,
One over there.
I don't think I talked to you until like the end of the Switch. Excuse me, the Wii U era,
Yeah.
going into the
What?
Switch era.
Like, this shit is super annoying. It's like, oh, you're wrong. You're wrong for the whole entire decade. You talk about it, but then when my dumbass finally gets smacked the fuck up and realizes it, oh. And you know what the worst part is? Like, I can understand. I can understand this is the conversation. You know what, Bon? I used to not like you, but you were really right about all that stuff you said. I didn't get one apology from any of you goofy niggas ever.
Hey, yo.
Nope.
That's what's crazy.
I gotta agree with Bond, man. He was saying a lot of this shit back in the day, man. Y'all
Saying all this stuff.
Yeah,
And
y'all
it
look
was
around.
even funnier is Shokyo been saying this stuff too. And then now Shokyo's a Nintendo hater. I'm like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah, they don't fuck with Shock like that.
yo, y'all are literally just fat, obese chicks. And people tell you, like, look, y'all need to not be fit. Don't tell me not to be fat. Like, come on.
Bond always got to get the fat insults in there.
It's just ridiculous.
Wouldn't it be a Weapon Wheel episode if he ain't fit that in there
Yes,
somehow?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, Bond. Because
it's
remember,
like, Bond made fun of me for being broke my whole life, then I finally got money. Rather than saying, you know what, Bond, you were right. Being broke sucks. Y'all niggas don't. It just don't make sense.
yeah.
What'd you say, Jeff?
Like Super Mario 3D World not having online, and then the Switch port actually does have online.
Yo, but remember all the videos I made that time? Oh, they don't
yeah.
need online. Oh, it's impossible. The latency's not there. It's too
I
hard.
remember.
No,
I remember
Like,
that.
are you
I-
kidding?
I remember that.
I remember the
No, no.
latency argument. I do remember
At
that.
that at that time,
yeah,
you
KFD
weren't.
said that.
At that time, you weren't really getting a lot of platformers with online. The only one
They
I can
had
really.
Jazz Jackrabbit on 56K. Shut up, Blandrew.
I'm talking about consoles here, sir. On consoles,
Bro,
on consoles,
stop.
you only really had Little Big Planet, and online that game was trash too.
Bro, if you can make a fighting game online, which is super strict on time, and you can make a y'all make the stupidest excuses ever. And you guys are even defending Mario Party. Well, who wants to play Mario Party online? If you're gonna play Mario Party, you want to have people come over. Like, yo, y'all really be making me just want to smack the fuck out of you guys sometimes. It's
How
like
you can't,
it's
hey, you can't,
crazy.
6 months, you can't be talking like that. You can't be
6
talking.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 6 months right there.
It's like, and it's not just Nintendo dudes that do this, unfortunately. It's also PlayStation and Xbox dudes. It's like when PC has something and Microsoft and Sony don't have it. Oh, who wants higher frame rates? All you guys care about and then when you guys get it, you be dick riding it so fucking hard. And then like now Smooth be posting frame rate lists and everything 24/7. When before, like 8 years ago, he could have been playing games the same way now, back then, like me and BG were, but the motherfucker wasn't like, hey, you know what? You guys are right. No, this motherfucker was making videos on Quantum Flop talking about 720p doesn't matter. But now all this shit fucking like, yo, the hypocrisy in the console gaming space is just fucking crazy.
I feel like Nintendo fans just critique like fucking weird shit. At least that's what it feels like to me.
I can't believe y'all took the opportunity of this Nintendo Direct topic to slander Nintendo. Y'all boys something else.
Hey,
we
man.
supposed to? This is crazy.
You have guys like Baron that be hyping up Metroid and shit. Never beat a 2D Metroid in their lives.
Oh, or even buy Samus Returns on the 3DS.
Blandrew was right. Blandrew is right though. This is why the Nintendo niggas won't come on the podcast. What y'all doing? Y'all doing? This is a Nintendo topic. It's supposed to be celebrating Nintendo, and y'all just took the chance. Let me move on.
Well, before you move on, wasn't Blandrew also defending $60 for 2-decade-old Game Boy Advance games?
Well, we're gonna get to that. Kazuya is from Tekken is gonna be the next character in Super Smash Bros. Oh, that was a nice,
very good trailer.
Yeah, nice little trailer. Yeah. You know, they got somebody from Street Fighter. They got somebody from from Tekken now. They got somebody from
Fatal Fury.
Fatal Fury.
Yeah. Harry.
Who else they don't got nobody from Guilty Gear or
no. It's Tekken, Street Fighter, Fatal Fury, and something else. I feel like there's 4 fighting game representations.
You're forgetting, Blandrew, you could bring up ARMS if you want to.
Yeah, ARMS, but I mean like traditional legacy fighting games.
Remember when Blandrew said that ARMS was like a top fighting game?
Yeah, I remember.
God.
Oh man. So yeah, that's cool that Kazuya is in there. Metroid Dread was announced for Nintendo Switch coming out October 8th. So this is Metroid Dread, the first truly new 2D Metroid game in roughly 19 years, will be available on Nintendo Switch October 8th this year. 3D graphics from a 2D perspective, darker, more and horror vibe. It's a direct sequel to 2002's Metroid Fusion and concludes the 5-part saga that began on the original Metroid on the NES. And I believe I read it said that Metroid Prime is still in development.
Oh God.
Yes.
Yeah, I was surprised Metroid 5 was coming. I thought that because of the ending of Return of Samus, I thought the next 2D Metroid would be a Fusion remake.
I wasn't surprised. That's why I tried to bet you, but you dropped out of it.
You said a 2D Metroid. I thought it was going to be a Fusion remake. I didn't expect Metroid 5, a fucking sequel. The first one we've gotten in like 20 years.
Yeah.
Because the Metroid Prime games are not sequels.
They said it's supposed to be the end of that story or something, so we'll see what happens.
Let me ask you all this, because
niggas hyped for the new Metroid game with Dread talking to women. That's crazy.
That's
Should write that one down.
Yeah, Strat, stop saying I'm missing the timeline, nigga.
Right, you missed a few times.
This man Strat only comments when I miss. That's crazy.
Yeah,
the
Metroid Dread special editions are already like 200 plus on. Fuck it, not getting it.
Scalpers, bro.
I got 2 of them.
Wow.
2 special editions?
Yeah.
How did you get 2 and not tell us you had one?
Yeah,
I got one from Target and I got one from GameStop, and I got 2 of the Amiibo packs.
And you didn't inform anybody in the chat that they were up?
Do you want my extra one?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Too bad.
What?
I'm confused. Why would you ask me if I wanted something and then say too bad?
Hey, can I have that then?
Why would you ask if I wanted to buy something from you then say too bad?
You just slandered Nintendo for 20 minutes.
I don't know, Jazzy. I'm not sure if I think about canceling it, I'll let you know.
Okay.
These Nintendo niggas don't make fucking sense. Blandrew, when you saw that there were orders open, why you ain't let anybody know in the chat?
Bond, I was rushing to get those. Those things were selling out in like 20 seconds. There was no way.
How do what you get?
The Metroid amiibos and the special edition.
Oh,
I could have
nice.
got the ones with the amiibos, but I was like, fuck that bullshit.
So
Hey,
let me
well,
ask.
Blandrew, them amiibos ain't getting you laid, dog.
Let me ask. So, according to people that know more than me about Metroid, which is pretty much everybody, these Metroid ain't like a hot seller.
No,
never
as
has
compared
been.
to other Nintendo games. Why don't Nintendo fans buy Metroid like they do all the other Nintendo franchises?
Because it's actually a serious game and not some goofy cartoony shit.
I feel like the whole thing about Nintendo fans is that they like to beg for IPs, but then when it's time to support them, they're just gone like fucking Casper and shit like that. Like Metroid came out on Samus Returns. That's a remake that's being developed by the same team that's doing Metroid Dread, and nobody gave a fuck.
I bought it just to support it, and I didn't even play it.
You are a fucking fraud.
What?
How the
Hold
fuck
up,
do you not play it?
I'll get around to it. That game's not going anywhere. You're not
Nigga,
gonna
the
have
game
legs and just
came
walk
out-
up and leave
The
my house.
game came out 4 years ago.
Okay.
And right now it's like $70 right now.
I'm gonna be doing a Metroid marathon anyway this summer.
No, you need to be doing a get a job, get some pussy marathon this summer.
I have a job. I have
You
a
don't
job.
need to be doing
Fine,
a Metroid
There you go,
marathon.
spreading false narratives again. But okay.
Oh, no, everybody has a job. When I mean get a job, I mean better yourself, get a better job.
I'd be throwing some standards on mofos.
Fucking priorities.
Yeah.
Like,
Nigga, gonna try to take away my games away until I get, a job that pays 30 an hour or something.
bro, who the fuck buys a brand new game and says I'm not gonna play it for 40 years? Who the fuck does that?
No, that's not what I said. I said I bought it to support Metroid.
Yes. And that price ain't go down. I bet you if I looked up Return of Samus now, it probably the same price.
No, actually, I think Return of Samus went up.
That shit is like still $60.
No,
60. It launched at 40.
Yeah, but it's going hike price because 3DS games are getting scarce right now.
Even the 3DS is getting scarce. You can't buy one in stores. They're like $300-$400 now.
Yeah, not even the new 2DS. That was the last model they made. You can't. They're scalping prices, and it's been with some games for a while, but it's. But other than that, like Metroid, this is definitely the time to put your money where your mouth is about this. You've been begging for like a new entry and stuff like that. They brought a fucking what was supposed to be a DS game back from the dead in Metroid Dread, and people are going around saying that it's not worth $60. So
to be fair, that's not Metroid. That's not Metroid fans or Nintendo fans. That's just random people that had no intentions of buying Metroid.
Yeah, and people just pairing off what they say.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and watch the game. I'll catch you guys next week.
All right, man.
All right.
All right.
Smooth. I may contact you at halftime if I need to secure the win.
That nigga muted and deafened.
Moving MIA since it's Father's Day. He just, he's here in spirit. Yeah. Okay, so next was...
What's going on, man? This nigga don't got Bond in here. This nigga don't got Smooth in here. This nigga got Jack in him. That's crazy.
Man, it's
no
Father's Day. The non-fathers
dropping like flies. Nigga members dropping like flies. That's crazy.
It's the non-fathers, man. The non-fathers is in here. Niggas with no kids is in here. So
nigga got 2 OG members left. That's crazy.
It's definitely not 2, nigga. Me, Bond, Jack, and Smooth are all original members, sir.
Hi, man. You just cut the dead weight, huh?
Oh, don't die. See, here you go. Trying to start something. Here you go, trying to start something. I ain't gonna feed into that because you know.
Man. Y'all niggas hired? No, man.
I ain't feeding into that. Mario Party Superstars was announced.
So stupid.
And I thought this was a DLC. It's not. It's another full $60 game. And it's gonna have a lot of the mini games from the Nintendo 64 Super Mario Party.
It's having basically the all-stars of the Mario games. So all the fan favorites basically are in that game, 100 of them.
Oh, all the good mini games that everybody likes. Okay. Actually, see, I ain't even mad at that because I would actually buy that. Me and my wife play Mario Party, and like you hate when you get the mini games. There's a lot of mid ones that are not great.
Yeah, like, and this is literally what people have been asking for from the Mario Party series since forever, since the Wii era. They just have not been able to recapture what the Nintendo 64 and GameCube did with the series. So hopefully they learned something by just going back to its roots and remaking the game. So we'll see.
All right.
And it doesn't require just a single Joy-Con to play, so that's nice.
Oh, good, because
it has full online. All modes are playable online.
It doesn't require a single Joy-Con.
You can only play Mario Party. You can't use none of the third-party controllers or nothing. Like
on Super Mario Party, you can only use like one Joy-Con or something. So you can play this game.
Bro.
Yeah, you can play this one in handheld mode, and you can play it with traditional controls. So
I hated that, bro. Every time, like, okay, me and my wife, we get off Mario Kart, let's play Mario Party. Oh yeah, we have to use the Joy-Cons or whatever you call them, like dweebs, just to play some Mario Party. Don't make sense.
Sucks.
We already knew about Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope because that was leaked by Nintendo and also shown at at the Ubisoft conference. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania officially
the
announced.
First must-have game of E3 finally here.
Stop.
No, I'm dead serious.
What do you do in Super Monkey Ball besides roll around in a ball with a monkey?
You get to the goal with that monkey, and it has party games that you can play, which are just as good, if not better, than the main game.
So you telling me Super Monkey Ball is heat?
Absolutely. The first two, I have never recommended Super Monkey Ball outside of the first two games. It has a serious decline afterwards, but the first two games are legitimately great.
Jack, you was capping for this game. You into this?
Well, Super Monkey, it's cool. I ain't never played a full Super Monkey Ball game before, but I played one on.
I saw earlier. Isn't it the same guy that makes the Yakuza games?
This was his. He did F-Zero GX, Daytona USA, Super Monkey Ball, and then went on to make Yakuza.
This was on Dreamcast, right? Was it Super Monkey Ball on Dreamcast?
Monkey Ball was exclusively for the GameCube for the first two games, and then afterwards, I think they released a deluxe version for PS2 and GameCube.
That's why I played that game. I knew it was either Dreamcast or the GameCube. I played on the GameCube.
Yeah.
And
Nagoshi's games are all pretty top notch, so I don't know why you guys think Monkey Ball would be the exception.
So he makes Yakuza, he made Super Monkey Ball, so everything the nigga make is just goofy. Okay.
F-Zero GX, arguably the best racing game just ever. Yes.
Goofy.
BG, did you like the PS2 and GameCube? Every time we seem to talk about this generation, you always seem to be clowning it and calling it trash, and you never like NBA.
I didn't play the games y'all played.
What were you playing? Jimmy Neutron versus Dexter's Lab or something like that?
Hey, I go. That actually sound kind of heat. If they didn't have that, but that sound kind of heat.
They didn't.
Was it? That's not a real game, is it, Blandrew?
Well, I don't think there was ever some Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network crossover. But every time we just seem to talk about these games, BG be calling them trash.
Don't
I didn't. Those ain't the games I played on those platforms. What else? Oh yeah, there was Mario Golf Super
Mario
Rush.
Golf. Yes. Coming out this Friday.
Is this a new golf game or just expansion type?
No, it's a brand new golf game. It's the first golf game on consoles. Well, first Mario Golf game on consoles since the GameCube. So, and it looks promising. They're supposed to be getting free updates and everything as well.
My shit hacked, so no online for that. You hate to see it.
Wow. I'm still stealing games out here?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna give this nigga Blandrew a whole review of Metroid, like 2 weeks ahead of time. Love to see it.
Blandrew not going to reply any. If you talk to Blandrew about pirated, he's just going to stay quiet. He's not going to talk to you, bro.
Yeah,
just stay quiet.
like one night.
Okay. What else we got? Guardians of the Galaxy is also going to Switch. We don't need to talk about that.
Trash.
That looks trash.
That's streamed, isn't it? Streamed.
Trash.
Cloud.
It's a cloud, yeah.
Yeah. I saw somebody was hyping the Guardians of the Galaxy though on Twitter.
Yeah, Tony Polanco. Who else?
Yeah, come on, bro. Just stop
saying so.
Associate me with these things.
Yeah, he was hyping up Death Stranding in a cardboard box and Guardians of the Galaxy, but then turned right back around and said Nintendo's conference was trash.
I'm saying, speak on it.
I feel like he was baiting. You know.
Tony, go get your brother and slow him down, bro.
You can't No, I'm not even gonna go there.
What you was gonna say? What you was gonna say?
Yeah, y'all niggas insane.
Come on, bro.
I'm about to say you.
Y'all niggas tripping.
What you was gonna
Tony
say?
is not allowed to make no more comments about the other Tony because he don't got no
want to
filter.
say? What you want to say,
Bro, I ain't said nothing
Jazzy,
crazy about this nigga yet.
What you finna say, Jazzy?
Never mind. I'm good.
Alright.
Yeah, leave it alone.
I was gonna say something nuts. Never mind.
Leave it alone.
What you was gonna say?
I was gonna put a spin on the walking on eggshells, saying, but never mind.
Nah, leave it alone, sir. Leave it alone. WarioWare Get It Together will bring a collection of hilarious co-op micro games to Switch this September.
Why are you saying it like that, bro?
I'm looking at the article.
Like in the direct.
I'm looking at the article and they like literally wrote it that way. They got exclamation points and they wrote it all salacious and everything. Like, what the hell is WarioWare, dog? What is this? Like,
it's like a collection of short, and it's a really good game series too. I don't know if you're just trolling or something.
That shit sound like that shit sound like shovelware to me. I don't know.
I know you're a
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know you're a Metacritic warrior BG. So go look at those Wario reviews.
I guess I'll look at them. I just looked at this gameplay, and why is this? The first thing I see is this nigga Wario rubbing his body against a toothpaste tube.
Toothbrush.
What? No, come on, bro. What is this? Oh, I gotta
They're
put
short
this
little
on screen.
mini games. You and your wife would love that. Trust me. You and your wife would love that game.
I gotta put this on screen. Hold on. Let me click on the right source. Make sure I don't put nothing crazy on screen. Is it display?
Wait, Jack, where did you play WarioWare? Did you play it on DS or the Wii or something? Or
I played it on what the fuck? I played on one of them handhelds. I don't know which one.
This nigga's doing a body rub on a toothpaste tube, like, and peeling off some nigga's mask, like what? And dodging bird shit, like what? This is heat.
Yes.
Let me pull it up.
It's just a little fun. It ain't no serious type. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
You know, BG needs death and gore and all types of nonsense in his game.
Absolutely.
You can't just have fun around BG. You know, everything has to be serious. Everything has to be like his webcam, just dark.
Oh, you boys is wild, man.
This nigga really hyped to squeeze some toothpaste. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Now, I heard for this WarioWare game that Nintendo did like a survey. If you wanted like a new Wario game for like what, $45 to $50, something like that, and then this game is gonna cost like $50 or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
BG just be hating fun unless it has that PlayStation symbol on it.
Hey, Blandrew, what you think about Nintendo charging $60 for Dread?
For Dread?
60 for what?
Yeah.
For Metroid? I don't have a problem with it.
Because I saw a lot of people saying that, similar games like 20 and they acclaimed.
The thing with Ori and the Blind Forest and other games that come out like this is that people won't buy those games at $60. It's not that they're not worth that amount of money. It's just that you legit couldn't sell those games to those people.
Mm-hmm. I see what you said.
So I don't think it's not like I would never say Ori is not worth $60. It's just that those publishers know that it would be a hard sell at $60. It's a hard sell at $30, let alone $60.
Yeah.
Okay. Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp will be available this holiday. Advance Wars is finally making a return. Okay.
Hey, BG, that game heat, bro.
No. I'm not. That's a day one for me. Advance Wars 1 and 2 is a day one. That's a day one for me.
Here you go.
Oh,
really?
I like strategy games like this.
All right.
I was just pointing out that this is $60, and people. I just don't. People just pick and choose what's okay for 60, what's okay for 70. That's all my point was. It was never against Advance Wars. I like Advance Wars, so that's a day one.
Yeah. And
Okay, BG.
And it's 2 games that are getting remade.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
with online.
Nintendo.
Wait for this remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I immediately knew that was Wait For It when I saw it.
And River City Girls. Woo.
Oh yeah, River City Girls 0 and River City Girls 2.
Speak on it, bro.
For real.
I should have waited to sell my copy of it. I had to, bro. I sold it for like $220. I probably could have got more than that. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
VGB hating on River City Girls, bitch ass.
That game is not fun.
That game is lit.
Oh wait, what
That's
makes
pretty
River
good.
City
I gotta try
Girls?
it. I gotta try it
What makes
still.
River City Girls unappealing, but Turtles, lit sauce?
Or
mean-
Streets of Rage.
Yeah,
Because it's
It's-
turtles,
they're,
bro.
They're
What
just
you
better
mean?
games.
You
They're
know,
just better games.
River City Girls is based off a game from the 80s as well, right?
I'm sure it is, but like it just doesn't hold a candle to
You're
Turtles
an
or
idiot. You're an
or
idiot.
Streets of Rage.
Look,
Nowhere close.
I guarantee there are not going to be combos as complicated as complex in Turtles that it was in River City Girls. I guarantee.
It just wasn't fun
Yeah.
to me. I tried it and it
You're a
wasn't
loser.
it to me.
You're a
But
loser.
yes, for Purusha, yes, I did play Gears Tactics. I have over 100 hours in it. Yeah.
I got that game and I still haven't booted it up yet.
All right, let's get through this. Suppose we passed 8:30. Shin Megami Tensei 5 looks like a PS2 game.
Wait. See, there you go with those Tony Polanco narratives again. I honestly think you guys forgot what the PlayStation 2 looks like.
Okay,
Yeah,
PS3
we just
game.
had-
But what's the game look like this?
What do you mean? Why does it? It
Because
looks
it's-
better than Persona 5.
It does.
Let me look at
Hold
this
on, what
game
look better
again.
than Persona 5? What you say?
Shin Megami Tensei 5.
All right, I ain't gonna go
Yeah.
that.
Oh yes, I am because Persona 5 is a PlayStation 3 game, and SMT 5 is literally being made by Engine 4. They have to remake Miles and stuff like that.
Well, they
That's
making it
why
for the
looks
Switch
like
though.
that.
Are we really gonna? Is
I
that
mean,
leap just that amazing?
yeah.
Like,
But Atlas is not really known for showing up like graphics like that anyway. Even back on Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne that just re-released on a remaster. So
Okay,
this
I'm
means they
looking
can't
at
say
it
shit
now.
about
Some parts of it look better. It looks very inconsistent. Some parts definitely look better than others. I will say that. But I don't think it overall looks better than Persona 5.
Yes,
It does. It
Don't do that,
does.
BG. Don't do that,
I
BG.
don't think
no,
so.
no
Not
Shin Megami
visually.
Tensei 5 slander. None whatsoever.
Is that game inspection?
Yes, sir.
But
What's
okay,
going
hold
on?
on.
Let's go,
But
my
hold on.
man.
So yeah, y'all know I couldn't play Shin Megami Tensei that 3 Nocturne remastered or whatever it was, right?
'Cause it's too hard. Yeah, it's too hard.
No, because it looked
Wow.
like it looked like it
This
was
does not
made.
This is
Looked like it was made in the 80s, and I can't do the super nostalgic stuff.
This does not
but-
look better than Persona 5.
Yes, it does.
But
Nah, I
but
ain't going
okay,
that
so this is y'all tell me. So this is gonna be once again just a game without the whole school thing.
Yes, you.
It's
the world, the
it's
world
a
is-
mature, harder Pokemon, basically.
okay, man.
So I may like this. I may have to
Oh, here
pick
we
this
go.
up.
Persona
Here we
5
go.
has a-
Check that.
Persona
looking at
5 has a
Persona
better-
5. It's looking
Persona
like
5 has a
kinda
better
ugly, too.
UI, but Shin Megami Tensei 5 looks graphically better because it's on Unreal Engine 4. Persona 5 was on some jank ass whatever engine Atlas was using.
It's still
Yeah,
using
I think
it.
what was it, the Catherine that they used for Catherine or something like that?
I think they use that Catherine engine, but I can't be sure. I'm not 100% on that
Yeah.
one.
Because they said Catherine was like the test before they did Persona 5 or something like that.
I don't know if I agree with y'all on this. Persona 5 is 4K, like native 4K. I don't know, man. Visually and the aesthetic, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I think the story is.
But you gotta understand, like all you're looking at with Persona 5 is just people talking to each other with character portraits. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is not really gonna do it like that. with,
Like animated
cutscenes and
cutscenes
stuff
or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the character, like
Yeah. It's all
everything's really
animated.
animated in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
That
And, like,
being said, there was one thing I was discussing with Game Inspection that I didn't like about this game, and that was just a setting. I can't stand desert settings in video games. It drives me up the wall.
Yeah, I thought that the setting for Nocturne should have been exclusive to Nocturne because it had
Yeah.
a reason for being that way. But hey, what can you do?
Yeah.
I assume you weren't a fan of Mad Max then.
I like
desert,
that.
desert setting remind Blandrew of the Switch right now. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo, there's this picture that Dreamcast guy tweeted out, bro.
I seen.
no.
I seen.
Yo,
Oh,
this
boy.
Oh,
yo,
Dreamcast lie.
oh man,
Lie.
and pretty
Dreamcast
much,
don't beat games.
He went through a
Real.
oh man, all this Dreamcast slander. I did not see it
Y'all don't
coming.
fuck with
Nah,
no,
man. Listen, all I'm saying is, if you're gonna say that if game reviewers should beat games, should be games. You hold yourself that standard. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I watched the Dreamcast Guy video one time. I was like, why is this video like 20 minutes long, but he keeps showing me the same, like the first area of the game at the same level?
Yeah.
Shout out to Dreamcast Guy. Man.
Yeah. He didn't beat Dragon Quest 11 or Xenoblade 2.
He didn't beat Ease 8.
Wow, I didn't know there was so much Dreamcast slander around these parts.
Yeah, don't make me have to call up Jay Bari. He got a whole bunch of Dreamcast
hey,
Dreamcast Guy slander.
He the tweet I put in the Discord. We've been up fuck with Dreamcast Guy. That's facts.
Oh, word! All my homies hate Dreamcast is like that.
That's big fact.
Yeah, yo.
But Dreamcast, all the homies hate Dreamcast.
What? Hey, yo, shout out to Dreamcast Guy, man. But he tweeted out this picture, bro, and he apparently went through a phase in high school. Bro, he got the slick back bowl cut. He got army fatigues on and a black cloak with black nails. I was like, yo, I would make sure that I'm your friend if I went to school.
So he's like, he'll text you like, don't come to school tomorrow. He got that.
Yes. Yo, this nigga Soul, right? This nigga Soul, he tweeted a picture of some like running shoes, and he said he probably wore these. These were the school shooter 11s.
God.
It's like some old school Air Maxes looking like the SS11s. I was dying, bro. Hey yo.
Oh, he do look crazy, yo.
Bro, the nigga got a black bro. I'm not messing with nobody that wears a black cloak to school. That nigga's gonna be my best friend.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be walking around talking about judgment is coming.
Yeah, he look like he about that shit.
He gonna be my best friend. I'm be like, yo, listen, just let me know. Just let me know when not to come in, bro. I'm gonna stay out your way. That's all I want to know.
Crazy, yo. What the fuck?
He gonna put you in a permanent dream or a cast. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, back to Nintendo.
Oh shit!
Back to
This
Nintendo.
the person y'all was just dissing on?
Exactly. Y'all talking shit about the wrong one.
Hey, Dreamcast, I didn't say nothing about you. That was Blandrew. That was who? A Jazzy Jam. Hey, man.
Hey, yeah, don't get quiet now. Don't get quiet now.
Some Yokio dude.
Listen, man.
Yeah, man. How y'all feel about him now? Fuck going on?
Y'all good,
hey, man. I take it back. Hey, keep grinding, Dreamcast.
Yeah.
I keep playing with
Sorry
him.
about that. That you lost that fight with that fist fight with Freddy Krueger and shit. Cause that's what you look like. Anyway,
you wildin'. Y'all gotta stop playing with him. Y'all keep playing with this man, dog. Y'all keep playing with him. This nigga look like he would air out a farmer's market. Stop playing with this nigga.
When he put a hole in your shit, don't say nothing.
This nigga look like, bro.
Leave your ass leaking like a drippy faucet out this motherfucker. All right, bro.
All right, back to Nintendo.
Yes, back to Nintendo. Okay, Life is Strange, True Colors, and Life is Strange Remastered Collection is coming to the Switch. All right. Cool.
Good games.
Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater announced for Nintendo Switch. I've never played a Fatal Frame game. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
I was going to pick it up back on Wii U, but they refused to make a physical copy for the West, and it was Japan only, so I was like, I'm not buying that.
Yeah, but are they even making it physical this time around or no?
I don't know. They haven't announced anything. And it's supposed to be multi-plat this time around, so it's going to be on everything.
Yeah. I don't see it being physical, but there's a chance, so
is that Koei Tecmo's game, or?
Yeah.
They might release it physical.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot coming to Switch also. Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin got a new trailer. It's coming out July 9th.
Yes, sir.
That's another game I think you would like, BG.
25th.
No, I can't do Monster Hunters, bro.
No, I don't think it would.
It's a monster collecting RPG this time, turn-based.
So this plays different from regular Monster Hunter.
Yes.
Well, actually, BG,
no, it does.
I think you might like it.
Yeah.
I think you might like it. I mean, if you're willing to give some bullshit like Temtem a chance, I think you'll give Stories 2
Oh,
a
sorry.
try.
No Temtem slander.
Oh, absolutely. You still picking it up?
Well, what Temtem?
Yeah.
Look, you don't know now.
No, I played the last. I believe I played what the last expansion was. Let me look at some gameplay of
There's a new one just came
Monster.
out.
It's looking like Pokemon actually.
Wait a minute. It's actually one of the best graphically looking games on the Switch.
This is actually not looking so bad. I automatically just waved it off as soon as it said Monster Hunter, but this looks better than the mainline Monster Hunter.
It looks cool, but I don't know that.
Yeah,
this definitely looks better than the mainline Monster Hunter. Might be a cop.
Yeah.
Might be a cop, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
So that's three times you just lied to us. You lied to us about Advance Wars. You lied to us about Monster Hunter Stories 2, and then you lied to us about Shin Megami Tensei 5, BG.
No, Advance Wars is an absolute cop. Monster Hunter is a maybe cop. And the other one is Shin Megami Tensei is also a maybe cop.
I mean,
did you say that Temtem was going to be the Pokemon killer?
I did not.
Oh, yeah, Monster Hunter Stories 2 is coming to PC also, so there you go.
It is?
Well,
whoa.
Yeah.
Listen,
know where I'm
people
buying
only hyped up Temtem just to spite Pokemon, and they abandoned him like a lost child.
Hey man,
as they should.
Speak on BG. Speak on BG. This nigga was
Temtem
running
But
around
no,
hyping. This nigga was hyping
but
that
me-
shit for the longest, bro. For the longest
everybody
2
was
weeks.
making a everybody was making a video about Pokemon killed this, and then nobody's playing about it anymore. Even though they already paid for the beta or early access, or whatever that is.
I beat all the expansions for Temtem, so not one of those frauds.
All right. Okay. All I'll say is BG, the demo for Monster Hunter Stories 2 on the Switch, it comes out, I believe, June 25th. So basically this Friday, if you want to check it out for yourself for the demo.
The demo not going to be on PC though? On Switch?
I haven't heard about it being on the PC.
All right.
I'm gonna have the full game demo. Ain't that right, Blandrew?
Oh Lord.
No man.
Blandrew doesn't talk to pirates and terrorists. Blandrew does not negotiate with terrorists, bruh. Danganronpa Decadence. It collects 4 Danganronpa games into one.
Very good announcement. I've never played a Danganronpa game, but I was always asking for that game to come to the Switch, so I'm happy about that.
I might try it.
I played on like the first one, the Vita, then I just dropped it. But
Tony Hawk
for
Pro
those
Skater
people
1
that
and
care.
2. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 going to Switch.
Looks so bad on Switch.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the remaster version, but it looks like the original.
It looks worse than the originals.
It's like this the PS1 joint again.
Yeah.
Demastered. Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1 is available on Switch right now.
Why would you do that to yourself? Don't play that shit on Switch.
Yeah. That would, that. And Strange Brigade, which I am ashamed to admit I beat with Jack. Jack, why did you let me like play through that game with you, bro?
Bro, that joint was
Why did you do that?
Niggas get sent review codes and play anything. That's crazy.
Yo, it's so crazy because I get sent review codes all the time, and it'd be like, man, this game trash. I ain't gonna play this. But for some reason, they sent me this review code, and I was like, I'm gonna do them a favor, and I want to make a review. I'm like, why did I do this to myself, bro? Like, I was so ashamed when I beat it. Like, I felt complete shame. Like, I had to take a shower after I beat that game, bro.
That game boring as hell.
I had to take a shower, bro. I felt such shame on my. Oh my god, I brought so much shame to my family after beating.
Then BG put us through it. He was like using the gameplay for in his news video. It was all bad. It was all. It was all bad, man.
And we all fall, man. We all fall. Just Dance 2022. Worm Rumble Wriggles.
Bro, they fucked up Worms. Bro, they fucked up Worms. Like I was with Jack, right? And they
Worms
announced,
used to be heat back in the day.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. So they announced a new Worms game, and I'm talking with Jack, me and Jack in the Discord. I'm talking crazy, like, yo, pull up on Worms when the shit drop on PS Plus. I'm about to beat your ass. Bro, we download this shit, right? It's like some 2D shooter game now. It was like, it's not turn-based, bro.
It's not turn-based no more?
Bro,
no, it was an action game.
It was an action game, bro. That shit was so ass.
Trash.
I hate it here, man.
Man, I used to play Worms on.
It was team, bro. I'm expecting like some strategy, team-based, turn-based game, right? Bro, it was a team deathmatch shooter. I'm like, come on, bro. That shit got uninstalled with quickness. That shit was so ass.
And cruising blast speeds onto Nintendo Switch.
Yes, sir.
What is this? This is some bootleg Need for Speed game. What is
Is that something like Cruising USA? What is that?
Yeah, it's the latest game in the cruising series.
What happened to it? What the fuck? It looks horrible now.
They moved it to the arcades and then they ported it over to the Switch. I agree, it doesn't look visually all that great, but I'm happy to play another arcade racer on the Switch.
Lit, though.
I didn't know Nintendo owned that IP.
They do? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
I didn't know. I thought that was a Midway game or something like that.
Because apparently Midway, they sold the rights to Nintendo or something, so now Nintendo owns.
Wow, I did not know that. That's crazy.
Because they announced it as a console exclusive, and I was like, oh, maybe it's coming to PC. They're like, oh no, it's already in the arcade, so that's why they're saying it's console exclusive. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Well, that was the Nintendo conference. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. You know, it's actually better than I thought, since y'all actually brought to light that Monster Hunter Stories is not a mainline, doesn't play like a mainline game, and I might give Shin Megami a chance. I'll give this. What did I give? I don't think this is better than Xbox's, but
no, it absolutely was better. Microsoft had a cool show, but I will put Nintendo's over Microsoft's.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Because most of their E3 actually had gameplay.
Yeah, they gave us dates when we were gonna play. They gave us dates when we were gonna play these games.
Yeah, and they got the treehouse where it's full of gameplay of these games.
They showed you Starfield. It was just a ham and cheese sandwich on a plate, and somebody looking out the window and said "See you next year." So no.
For real.
All right. So what score you give it, Blandrew?
For me personally, as far as my tastes are considered, I would give it a 9 out of 10. But there was some trash here that I didn't care to see, like Worms, Life is Strange, Just Dance, and stuff like that. So those are probably the cold parts of the conference for me. But overall, I'd give it a 9. Very hardcore Nintendo centric direct, so I really like that.
This nigga say 9? Hold up.
Yeah.
You tripping.
I got Super Monkey Ball. Kazuya joining Smash is cool. Got Metroid, got a first look at Breath of the Wild. Got Mario Party, the Mario Party type game I've been asking for years. Got WarioWare returning, Advance Wars, all types of stuff. So I'm happy.
Yes.
Nah, I still don't see it.
It seems a little high still.
All right. Go on, do these outros. Get on out of here now. It's late.
We still got super chats.
Oh yeah, go ahead and do that then.
Let me see if I can round them up. We definitely been here overtime, BG. You tripping? All right, let me see.
That's Bond fault.
Oh, you said Bond right? What the fuck? Last one was let's see here. Alpha, we might got a lot. I'll be stapling on. All right, I got it. All right, we got the Superior Artist. He says, hey, WWP panel members, what's your favorite video game from the last generation? This may or may not be hinting at some WWP fan art in the future. Ooh. Well, I thought the last was heavy, so.
Last generation. Well, God War is my game of the generation from last generation.
Ew.
Bond is probably what, Witcher 3?
Yeah.
Probably Witcher.
Mine would be Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze or Wonderful 101.
What?
Damn.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck?
And is 101's not even last gen, is it?
Yes, Wii U.
Two gens again.
Yeah.
Oh, Wii U. Yeah. Wii U.
101's the.
I'm
the one that
thinking.
got
The reason I
everybody.
said it wasn't is because I'm thinking like GTA. It launched on GTA times. Which
Wonderful
is just like,
101 was
right.
Wonderful 101 was the one that got kickstarted and everybody funded and nobody gave a fuck when it released.
Yeah, it's when Platinum Finesse.
When they kickstarted the game that was already made. That's crazy.
We got Mr. Oshido. He said, which game is harder than Gimme God of War? I don't know.
Bro, you gotta stop, BG. BG, you gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop holding that as like that's the height of
Nah,
like
nah,
hard
I'm
games
not.
because
I'm not letting it
that
go.
shit is that shit
I'm
that
not
shit
letting it go.
hard for like, bro, that shit hard for like 50%. But when
I'm not letting it
Atreus
go.
gets them
Once
electric,
you upgrade
when
a
he gets
couple of
them
times, it
electric
ain't
arrows,
that
once he
bad.
gets them
Yeah.
electric arrows,
No,
that shit's
no,
straight
no,
easy.
I'm not letting it go,
Once
Tony.
you get them electric arrows, nah, bro,
that's
that
my
shit not
trump
that
card.
hard. That
That's
shit
my
not that hard, bro. As
once
soon as you get them
anybody
electric
talks
arrows,
trash to me,
it's easy mode.
I don't care. Well, listen, once anybody talks trash to me, I beat God of War on that difficulty. That's my
Bro,
trump
that
card.
shit
I don't gotta
hard for
say
like the
nothing else to
first
you.
5 hours. For the
I'm
first 5
holding on to
hours,
that.
nah,
I'm
bro, you
holding on to
tripping.
it.
You
Nah,
tripping
I
on
don't
that
care.
one.
That difficulty don't
I'm
even get
about
no
it.
trophy. It's so lame, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That shit trash, bro.
Holding on to that one, bro.
Hey, niggas be questioning if you beat it or not. You gotta go
Yeah,
take a
it's kind of
screenshot of a shield
Yeah,
and
show
shit.
me
kind
the
of
shield.
trash. It's kind of trash what PlayStation's doing now with the
You gotta show me a
trophies.
shield.
You don't even want to beat these games on a hard difficulty
man.
anymore.
That's tough.
All right, we got Tokyo TZ TV. He said, "How Bond diss white chick so much, but love being around him? Sir, Dr. Umar would never." We got
ain't no women of color on that boat the other day. That's crazy.
definitely was
the only
not.
black people on there that was working on the boat.
We got Shot Red 555. He said those amiibos would fit. Whoa! Those amiibos fit the perfect butt plug for Blandrew. Okay. We got the superior artist. He said, "I swear Bond is going to Debo the hell out of Blandrew if they meet in real life. LOL. Yikes. You'll let him do that to you, Blandrew?" Jeez.
Hey, hold on. I've been meaning to say this. Both these niggas not even here no more. Yo, BG, you ain't never hitting 500 patrons. You hear this nigga every episode, like every new Bond video, this nigga in there talking about, yo, get the Patreon to 500. Me, Kid Smooth, and Neo gonna meet up. Niggas is not trying to see that shit.
That's exactly Tony. That is exactly what I said at the start of the podcast.
Right, y'all need some new goals, cause Neo meeting up with Bond is not what the streets need right now, bro. Niggas is not trying to see that. Shout out Neo the homie.
Neo Game Spark on the teacups, please.
we got S Blanks in 95. He said the same bald-headed Nintendo dudes that didn't want online on Star Fox. So what do you expect from these people? True. We got Rufflemutt. He said, yes, I agree with Bond on the criticism about Nintendo, but giving fanboys attention likely did more harm to Nintendo. We got Rufflemutt.
My thing is with that whole Bond thing, I don't know why he keep throwing me in that whole crowd as if I was in that, like if I was even around during that time. Remember what you and Play Resistance? I wasn't around during Play Resistance in the Dr. Trey era.
Yeah.
You be naming all these random Nintendo fans with, yellow filters on their camera like I know these people.
Yeah, like We Lover, still living in his mom's house looking ass.
We got
Remember what Cyborg 0799 said back in 2000?
Hey, man. We got Rufflemutt again. He said, I guess he said, I said back during the Wii U days, and I'll say it again. Stop bringing attention to fanboys. Fanboys hate being proven wrong, which makes them worse. We got KW Fang. He said, BG grew up on shovelware for PS2 and GameCube. Jeez. We got Rufflemutt again. He said, I have respect for you guys as gamers. Keep it up. Thank you. Smiley face. We got same old 23. Bruh, can we get a Wario World Tour or a new Wario Land? Jesus Christ. Let's see. We got Monkey Power, A.K.A. Epic Monk 88. He says, hey, BG, when Doom Eternal on Nightmare Mode stream happening?
I don't know. Hopefully never.
Okay. You got Yoro Cero. He said Advanced Wars is heat, but the new art looks goofy. Yeah, I seen some people complaining about the new art style. I saw that. We got Tarek Ahmed. What'd you say?
It's about way forward, so it's expected
Yeah.
to be a little cartoony art style at this point.
We got Tarek Ahmed. He said he definitely will listen to Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. I think he's referring to Dreamcast Guy. We got Jack Sutcliffe. He said BG Monster Hunter Stories 2 also coming to PC day and date. We got Shot Red 555 that says Dreamcast. I guess he's talking about Dreamcast Guy. Looked like a third Columbine kid that got away. Yikes. Let me refresh, make sure I ain't missing none. I'm definitely missing a couple. Y'all was going crazy on the super chat today. Damn, can I scroll it? Hold on. My computer acting stupid. I think we got 3 more. All right, we got King of Gamers 405. He said, if Halo Infinite is delayed to next year, when do you all think it will release? In 2022?
Man.
Spring.
Let's not even bring that up.
Yeah, that game gets delayed. The timeline gonna be on fire.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it would be a good funny day on Twitter.
We got Rufflemud again. He said, "P.S. Tell Bond no hard feelings." Yeah, none taken, none taken. You good, bro? We got the Frozen one. He said, "Great podcast as usual. Y'all getting Scarlet Nexus?"
Skip.
Nothing. Probably not.
Not at full price. I got other stuff to play, but not at full price. I'll get it eventually.
And that's the last one.
All right. So just expedite our intro since we need to get out of here. I'm BG. That's Blandrew. That's Jack. Jazzy Jefferson. Kid
Adventures of
Smooth,
New Yokio, not Tony.
Tony.
That's Tony
you
right
know.
there.
That's one of the three Tony Migoses.
Will you ever know
Nah,
the
it's
difference?
four. It's
No, you
four.
won't.
It's
But that's
four.
Tony
It's
right
four.
there.
It's
four
Tony
Tony-
Esquire. Tony plays games. Tony
But
Polanco.
we can't do our own outros.
It's 9 o'clock. I'll shoot on expedite. All right, go ahead, man.
I just wanted to end this, this lovely podcast with a couple of quotes, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
Miyamoto quotes.
Okay. No, it's just review codes, like review quotes, if you will. It's not something that I expected going in, but The Last of Us Part 2 reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 5 mechanically. That's VG 2047. Both Metal Gear Solid 5 and The Last of Us Part 2 are games that deal with the effects of violence and the consequences of pursuing revenge. Keen gamer.
Man.
Its plot borrowed as much from classic post-apocalyptic fiction as its horror and stealth gameplay mechanics did from Resident Evil and Metal Gear Solid. That's IndieWare. We try to think about what kind of game would we want to play and what are the expectations that we want to have going into that. Druckmann explained. Metal Gear Solid 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, and there's no question that that was an inspiration for The Last of Us. Neil Druckmann. The Last of Us was intentionally old school in its design. The stealth sections in The Last of Us feel like Metal Gear Solid 1 to me, and that's why I love them.
You gotta
Mike
bring this up to
Bithell.
Bond next week.
Mike
Bono, you some
Bithell.
money, huh? Do Bono you some money? What you trying to say?
No, Bond was trying to act like nobody was comparing, The Last of Us to Metal Gear Solid or Splinter Cell or anything like
Well,
that.
they
So
did
he said-
definitely compare it to Metal Gear 2 because of how the game played out with like the
yeah, he was saying, find me a review where people compare it to Metal Gear Solid, clown. I was like, okay, I'll do that. So there you go.
Hey, Blandrew right. Blandrew's right, man. So
Should have made a
Have
bet,
a lovely
bro.
week, everybody.
we will catch y'all next week. We going into After Dark, even though we already. All right.